One last time for a late night edition of the Sheffy Show, y'all. Let's get it started. Yes, sir. Back like we never left. We got to do it one last time, y'all. Here for a 10 o'clock start time as the Knicks take on the Portland TrailBlazers all the way out there in Portland. And we are coming off a dominating win against the Sacramento Kings, our first win without Jalen Brunson. And hopefully the first of many moving forward. Was popping, people. 10 o'clock start time out here in Portland one last time. Let's get through it together and then we can get back to our normal scheduled programming, 7:30, 8 o'clock start times. That's more my speed. You got to take these late night naps, these late afternoon naps in order to get ready for these games, to get up and get the proper amount of energy so I can bring you guys. Because tonight should be a similar showing to what we saw against the Sacramento Kings. Let's be honest here, the Portland TrailBlazers are a nice spunky team. Nice young team that plays hard. But best believe that even without Jalen Brunson, they should be nowhere near the level that the New York Knicks are capable of reaching. So tonight, and best believe we got some Mikal Bridges stuff to talk about. So tonight, I need guys like Mikal Bridges, like Karl-Anthony Towns, and of course, OG Anunoby, who continues to be phenomenal. He was amazing. And oh, by the way, Mitchell Robinson just coming off his best performance this season, and in his most minutes, by the way, played 16 minutes against the Sacramento Kings. Hopefully we get 16 or more, 16 plus minutes here tonight, because we're gonna need them, because this Portland team can be big. I don't know what bigs are playing tonight for Portland. They got about 1,000 of them, but Donovan Clinton's no joke, about a 7'2", 7'3" center out of UConn rookie. So we're going to need some size down there. You got Robert Williams III, who's always playing, not playing, sometimes not playing. Who knows what's going on with him? And then DeAndre Ayton, who sometimes he plays, sometimes he doesn't play. Sometimes it seems like they want him on the team. Sometimes it seems like they don't want him on the team. So depending on what three of those bigs, maybe all three of them are available tonight. But either way, they still have Jeremy Grant. They still have Donny Avdija. This can be a very big team. They're young, they're spunky, they're athletic. They get out and they like to run. And without Jalen Brunson, we're going to need all hands on deck like usual. Josh Hart playing against his former team. The last time he did that, he grabbed 19 big old rebounds. Now he has since grabbed 20 rebounds in a game, beating his career high of 19. That he got against this Portland team. But playing against this Portland team, he should come out with some kind of fire, with some kind of fervor. Of course, we're going to need OG Anunoby to step up and continue to play the way he has. But I'm really going to be hyper-focused on Mikal Bridges, because let's get into it real quick. The Mikal Bridges bomb that social media has been exploding about the last, I don't know, hour or two. When did that story come out? Mikal Bridges apparently went over the Steph Bonnie, and he was like, yeah, I kind of went over the Tom Thibodeau, and I was like, hey man, these minutes kind of crazy. We should probably be giving the bench dudes some more run, because they're not bad. These bench dudes are not bad. Let's give them some more run, Tibbs. And then the press conference happened. The pregame press conference with Tom Thibodeau came out and was like, yeah, we never talked. And you know what? It kind of is what it is, brother. You're going to have to, guess who's playing 48 minutes tonight? Who knows? Who knows with Tom Thibodeau? He pretty much was just like, hey, man, I know what I'm doing, and y'all gonna play 40-plus minutes because the best players in the league play 40-plus minutes. Like, good luck. Too bad. You're playing a lot. You better hope you don't get hurt. So that's kind of where we're at going into this game. So hopefully, things work out tonight. But here we are. Never a dull moment down here in New York. Just when we were coming off one of like the best vibes game we've had in a while. PJ Tucker was in the house. We were all like, oh no, PJ Tucker saved the season. Unk has arrived, a true OG to help Josh Hart, a veteran in the locker room, a champion, coming to the team, helping us out. And it was great, and it was all roses, and we were like, oh, we're all back on top, everything's good, moving forward, we're gonna be great. And then the news dropped right before the game, and now we gotta play this game like nothing happened. Now, hopefully these are grown adults and professionals, and it's really not a big deal. That's kind of the sense I get from it. It's really not that big of a deal, but you know social media is gonna play it up. So I'm gonna play it up a little bit here in the intro, but ultimately I don't think it's really that big of a deal. I'm sure it was a minor discussion that Tom Thibodeau has with his players all the time, which is why he's like, oh, we never talked about it. Mikal Bridges was like, dude, I just talked to you about it. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but maybe it is a big deal. And maybe, just maybe, we'll start to see some changes from Tom Thibodeau moving forward. Or maybe not. Maybe not, because we know who he is. We know who he is. So let's start the show, y'all. You know who the starters are. The Blazers are starting Simon, Sharp, Tamani Kamara, by the way, who's been fantastic as a 3-and-D guy. Denny Avdia and Donovan Clingan is in the starting lineup. Nas Delan, what's up, Nas Delan? 25-26. David Hodge Jr., Carl Baptiste. Rockabye Baby, what's up, Rockabye Baby? Who else we got? Robin Shaw, appreciate you. Marlon, what's up, Marlon? Alyssa Lester, Mike, Angela Harding, Slim Slamma, C. Tyler. Susan, of course, what's popping, everybody? Kevin Patrick Hogan, what's up, Kev? All right, what are we saying about, Ricardo Brothway, what's up, Ricardo? What are we saying about Mikhail? David said Mikhail needs to keep it in-house. Very fair. Very fair. 25-76. Thunder beat the Celtics. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. I did miss the end of it. I did see it was pretty much a back-and-forth affair. It was a close game. But guess what? Just like the Knicks are 0-2 against the Thunder, the Celtics are 0-2 against the Thunder. Caro said Bridges leads the NBA minutes. So if anyone has the right to say that, let's keep it a stack. He's right. Let's not get a repeat last season when Tim's burned everyone out. I agree with most of what you said there, Carl. I don't think Tibbs burned them out last year. I mean, it wasn't Tom Thibodeau's fault that Jaime Jaquez slid under Randall and he popped his shoulder out and he was done. It wasn't Tom Thibodeau's fault that Mitchell Robinson got hurt 20-some-odd games into the season with a foot injury, and then even when he came back and Bean intentionally hurt him, it wasn't his fault that OG Anunoby had elbow spurs and then hurt his hamstring. I don't think Tom Thibodeau burned him out last year, but he does have a history of that. So I know where you're coming from. I do know where you're coming from. Panama Ray, Keith Modeste, House 71 Music, Unburdened Croissant Sympathy, Todd Clark, appreciate y'all. We'll get to everybody's comments. David said, hope triple overtime game. Mikhail plays all the minutes. Tibbs laughing. Yeah. We're going to have to monitor how much Bridges plays today. I mean, it could go the other way. He could play 25 minutes tonight. It could go the other way. I doubt it, but. Keith said, 10 a.m. here in the Philippines. What's up, brother? Nothing easy. Play defense, rebound, ball boom, and let's go Knicks. Absolutely, Kev. I love your dedication, brother. 10 a.m. is no joke. Smack that middle of the day. I appreciate you, Kev. Todd Clark said, my two teams head-to-head. Oh, Todd got a good game tonight then. You just get to sit back and watch. Unburdened Croissant Sympathy. Do you expect your eyebrows on fleek for the rest of the season? Come on, dog. Panama Ray. What's up, Panama Ray? All right, let's get to the game. Getting ready for tip-off. Big Task. What's up, Big Task? Can you please tell Portland to just hand over the win and leave the court? Here's the thing about Portland, man. They play hard. Unfortunately, Portland plays extremely hard. They've got some good wins under them. They went on a stretch where they won like 12 or 13 games. So they can come out and they can absolutely beat the Knicks tonight. I don't expect it. I expect the Knicks to come out with the right mindset, the right kind of fervor. But with all that pregame chatter, who knows what kind of mindset some of these guys are in. I hope that they're professionals and they're ready to go tonight because we're going to need it. Michael Rogers. What's up, Michael Rogers? Russell Field. What's up, Russell Field? Christopher. What's up, Chris? Just got done watching Stars dunking on the Bulls. Beautiful. And the Knicks win the tip and we're off and running just like that. McBride has it up top. Being guarded by Simons, gets it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart hands it off to Towns. Towns gets it over to McBride. McBride on the right wing. A lot of standing around for the Knicks right now. Coming to his left off a double screen. Has it up top, gets it over to Towns on the pick and pop over Simons. Line me up, first shot of the game. Can't get it to go. Avdia with the rebound. He's pushing it the other way. Denny Avdia has it up top. Being guarded by Josh Hart, driving to his right, bump Euro down the lane, gets caught into the paint, kicks it out to Simons, wide open left wing three, Towns a little late to recover. Clingan with the offensive rebound, flips it up at the basket, can't get it to go fight for the rebound, still can't grab it, but Clingan able to hold on to it, and it's going to end up being a jump ball between OG Anunoby and Donovan Clingan. And that boy Donovan Clingan, big as heck, man. That is a large human being, Donovan Clingan is. He was one of my favorite players in the draft, although I would have took him number one personally. I think he's going to be phenomenal. Now that's just me. Atlanta didn't necessarily need a big, but that's just me. I think he was the best player in the draft. I would have took him number one. Yeah, it was a weak draft. I'm taking this kid number one. I think he's going to be great. Clingan wins the tip, but the ball is loose, and Bridges picks it up. Here comes Josh Hart and the Knicks. Josh Hart has it on the right wing, coming to his left, putting his head down, attacking Avdija, gets caught into the paint, kicks it out to Towns. Towns catches it up top, driving to his right past Klingon, gets to the basket and throws it down? That's the kind of energy we coming into the game with, Big Cat. We gonna need you to step up. Simons lines up a deep three on the pull-up. Offensive rebound, they swing it out to Avdija for a straightaway three, and he lines it up. And just like that, it's 3-2 to start the game. A 3 for the Blazers, a 2 for the Knicks on their first baskets. McBride has it up top, being guarded by Simons. Swings it over to Bridges. Bridges being guarded by Sharp. Bridges gets it over to Hart. Hart hands it back off the Bridges. Coming to his right off the handoff. Gets to the mid-range. Hesitation move. Going under the basket. Kicks it out to Anunoby. He's driving to his left. Kicks it back to Bridges. Left wing three. They leave him open. And Bridges in and out. Halfway down from Mikal Bridges. We needed that to go down after what we were reading pregame. They get it over to Simons in the left corner. He's going to have to bring it back up. Has it up top. Swings it over to Sharp. Sharp driving. Crossing over to his left. One-on-one against Josh Hart. Follow-away jumper in the paint. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Klingon has the offensive rebound and kicks it out to Kamara. Kamara, right wing three. Off the back rim. Can't get it to go. Towns tips the rebound out. And McBride's able to pick it up. Justice's dad. What's up, Justice's dad? Towns has it up top, being guarded by Klingon. Towns dancing with between the legs, getting fancy. Pump fakes over to McBride. McBride back to Towns. He's going to set his feet and fire over Klingon this time. He's just toying with him, but he can't knock down the three. He's 0 for 2 now to start. And here comes Denny Avdija pushing the pace. He's a transition merchant. Loves to get it out. Kicks it out to Shaedon Sharp there. To Shaedon Sharp. They now off another offensive rebound because of Klingon. And they swing it around. Avdija, another straightaway three. Can't get that one to go. And a good box out from Towns that time. Donovan Klingon's been all over the glass. We might have to get the faded double lineup as Bridges attacking. A lot of contact, no foul call, but I like Mikal Bridges looking for the contact. We said that the last game. He's looking to do it again this game. I like to see it. Klingon has it up top in the high post, coming to his right. Hands it off to Avdija. Bridges guarding him, going under the screens. Avdija coming to his right, attacking. Euro stepping down the lane and gets fouled by Mikal Bridges, who went for the steal and ended up slapping the arm. It's going to send him to the foul line for 2 free throws. Ricardo said, Mikal torched Tibbs' career. It's sad to see the coach not in tune with his players. Bottom line, the Knicks ain't trading Mikal. I mean, I hope they don't trade Mikal. Right? I mean, I don't think it's going to be a decision whether they have to trade Mikal or fire Tom Thibodeau, but I will tell you this. If Mikal Bridges is saying something, best believe he is not the only person on the team that feels that way. You know, this is not a guy going rogue. I'll tell you that. This is a guy who has talked about it with his teammates and like, yeah, we are playing a lot of minutes, huh? This is a guy who's talked about it with his teammates, you know? And he's the guy who, you know, is new to the team, doesn't have that level of relationship with Tibbs, probably doesn't fear him the way some of the other guys do. And, you know, he let it fly. He let it fly. Bridges has it up top after Portland split the free throws. Bridges mid-range jumper over Klingon. Too long, can't get it to go. Towns an offensive rebound. Got it over Kamara. In the paint, being a big man. Pivot, lefty hook. Gets it to go. Nice post move from Karl-Anthony Towns. Didn't rush it. Created some space. Got it with the lefty hook. Tied at 4. Under 9 to go. Shaedon Sharp over to Klingon. Klingon hands it off to Sharp. Sharp dancing around the Klingon screen. Coming to his left. Has it up top. Now coming to his right. Anunoby chasing around the screen. Cross-court pass from Simons. Right over the head of Denny Avdija. Bad pass from Simons. Great defense from the Knicks. Forcing a bad pass out there. Kent Neal. What's up, Kent Neal? Mark Avon. What's up, Mark? David said Zion came back last night. Dropped the triple-double. He was hooping. He was for sure hooping. McBride has it on the right wing, coming to his left off a double screen. Now coming back to his right off a re-screen from Josh Hart, a pull-up three. Can't get it to go. And the Knicks three-point shot did not fall in here tonight to start. They're now, 0 for 4? Shaedon Sharp crosses over on Josh Hart, gets to the basket. Quick crossover to his right hand, and he got the layup to go. Josh Hart bringing it down now. John Reyes, what's up, John? Robert Jaworski, what's up, Rob? Josh Hart, mid-range, fall-away jumper over Klingon. Donovan Klingon is protecting that paint, man. Every single shot the Knicks have taken have been a fall-away jumper. Shaedon Sharp has it up top, swings through to his right on McBride, playing some bully ball, kicks it out to Klingon. Klingon, a straightaway three. He's going to launch it. Too long, can't get it to go. Avdija with the offensive rebound, and he ends up getting fouled. And the Knicks are getting absolutely torched on the glass right now. Angel A1 Jeroman, what's up, Angel? Knicks are getting torched on the glass right now, man. Angela Harding. What's up, Angela? Chris said, what's with Mikal complaining about minutes? Hey, man, he said, hey, we're playing too many minutes. He let it fly in the media today. He let it fly. Now we'll see what the repercussions are and how this team reacts, how specifically this coaching staff reacts. Scoot Henderson has checked in, a step back right wing three. He knocks it down. That is not a good sign for the Knicks. When Scoot Henderson plays well, this Portland TrailBlazers team can be difficult to beat. Gyro Castro, what's up, Gyro? McBride has it on the left wing, coming to his right, dancing around a Josh Hart screen. Now leaves it off to Josh Hart, being guarded by Klingon. Hands it off to Bridges, coming to his left. Bridges going under the basket, kicks it out to Anunoby, a right corner three for OG, and he airballs in. Everybody is letting the three-point shot fly, and nobody can knock it down. Now, thankfully, Karl-Anthony Towns got the offensive rebound and the putback, bringing us to a 2-point game, 8-6 with 7 minutes to go. Timer's a minute behind, but we'll catch up. Henderson has it up top, swing through to his right off a Klingon screen. Bridges trying to keep up. Henderson gets caught under the basket, saves it over to Klingon. Klingon tried to get it over Abdia, but the pass came in too hot, right through Abdia's hands. McBride, in and out dribble, pushing the other way. Gets to the basket and a lefty layup, hanging in the air with a double clutch. Deuce McBride with the left hand, the offhand got it to go off glass. Beautiful move for my man Deuce. Scoot Henderson cross-court pass to Klingon. Klingon has it on the left wing, hands it off to Abdia, driving to his right. And the ball got knocked loose. Anunoby, Towns were both in the vicinity. Good turnovers. Josh Hart picked it up. Now Towns has it up top. Cross-court pass to Bridges. Bridges driving to his right, leaning in. Fall away, gets fouled. That's what I'm talking about, Mikhail. That's what I'm talking. I love to see Mikhail Bridges. When you go to the basket, look for the contact. Now Mikhail Bridges is going to be rewarded with 2 free throws here as we get our first time out of the game with 6:19 to go here in the first quarter. We're going to run our timer until we sync back up. Oh, I love to see it. I love to see it. Gyro said, shout out to Queens. Shout out to Queens, man. Shout out to Queens. Shout out to everybody in Queens. Sharon McLean, what's up, Sharon? Hattie, what's up, Hattie? Just checking in on Chevy Crew. I want to wake up to a big win. Let's go, Knicks. I hope I get to go to sleep to a nice big win. Appreciate you, Hattie. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for checking in, big dog. I know it's difficult for everybody to hang out for the entirety of these late night games, man. I get it. I get it. Caro said, how soon do you think we'll see Cat and Big Mitch play together? We saw it for like a 1 to 2 minute stretch in a previous game. I forget what game it was, but we saw it very briefly. Before. I think it's really just has to do with the fact that Mitch is on like a really hard minutes restriction. Tom Thibodeau cannot mess around with the athletic trainer's directions. Like, he just can't ignore the fact that he's on a minutes restriction. He can't ignore that. So I think a lot of the fact that we haven't seen is because he's on the minutes restrictions and he kind of wants, Tom Thibodeau can be very robotic with his substitutions and his rotations in general. So I think part of it is like, all right, well, if I could only play him, 12 to 15 minutes a night, I'm going to have to play him in the minutes that Karl-Anthony Towns isn't out there, because if I don't, then Precious Achiuwa essentially comes in as the backup 5. So I think he kind of has been leaning that way. So we saw Mitchell Robinson play the most amount of minutes he has so far this season. That was his 5th game of the year against the Kings. He played 16 minutes. So if he can start to tick up to around 16 to 18 minutes a game, then I think that's when you'll hopefully, this is all hope, hopefully that's when we'll start to see Tom Thibodeau kind of ease that lineup in and try to utilize it a time or two, I mean, I want to see it. I know you guys want to see it. I know pretty much all the fans want to see it. We've been waiting all season to see it. I'm sure Mitch and Karl-Anthony Towns want to see it. They want to play together. When we saw it for like that 1 to 2 minute stretch, Knicks looked pretty good. They looked pretty good, David said, love to see Tibbs give... Oh, I let the timer run too far. I was supposed to let it run another minute. Nick Yak, what's up, Yak? David said, love to see Tibbs give Marchand and PJ some run. Oh, Beauchamp? Marjan Beauchamp? He's not going to do that, David. We know he's not going to do that. We know he loves his guys. Big Tass said, responding to Carl, said, I think Tibbs said that he'll save that lineup for the playoffs. I mean, you got to use it in the regular season, though. You got to build up some rapport there. You can't just go blindly into the playoffs with it. I hope he doesn't do that. Yag said, Portland's got good young players, especially defensively. Absolutely. There was a stretch this season when they won like 11 to 12 games or 12 to 13 games, something like that. As Bridges knocks down his first free throw. So they can beat anybody on any given night. And we talked about it as Mitchell Robinson's also into the game. Landry Shamet is also into the game. Early Landry sighting. We got Big Mitch in the game early. Love to see that. Love to see that. Chi-Chi, what's up, Chi-Chi? Isaiah Gardner, what's up, Isaiah? I know this kid's name. Reith, Duop Reith. Hands it off to Abdia, now gets it over to Henderson. Henderson has it up top, dancing against Bridges, coming to his left, stops, turns, pivots, swings through, loses it. Abdia picks it up, draws the foul, can't get the floater to go, but he will go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Bridges did knock down both of his free throws, by the way, so it's 10-9. Isaiah Gardner said, people aren't believing OKC going to the finals because Jalen Williams ain't a consistent second option. I don't know what to tell them, man. I mean, maybe their opinions may shift after what they watched today with Jalen Williams out with an injury today, didn't play against the Celtics, and they were still able to pull out that victory. So I don't know what people are watching, but you know me. I've been very consistent. I've continuously had OKC and Cleveland, both of them, at the top of the list as 2 teams that could absolutely win the finals. Avdia knocks down both of his free throws. MBM, what's up, MBM? I don't know if I said what's up to you yet, but I said it there. Eamon Owis, what's up, Eamon? McBride off the handoff, driving to the basket, lefty layup, can't get it to go. Robinson, an offensive rebound. Hands it back out to Shaman. They swing it around. Josh Hart pump fakes, shoves it over to Bridges. Bridges in the paint, low pull-up jumper, gets it to go. On the ball movement off the offensive rebound for Mitchell Robinson. Here we go, Big Mitch, making an impact as always. You love to see it. You love to see it. Immediately into the game, give me that offensive rebound. Avdia swing through, kicks it out. Kamara left wing 3, can't get it to go. Bridges with the rebound, getting active on the glass too. I want to see a more engaged Mikal Bridges, and we're seeing it as he's trying to dribble the ball down the court and loses it out of bounds. Just as I was about to give him props. He just dribbles the dang ball out of bounds. Come on, Mikal. Come on, dog. Avdia has it on the right wing, pulls it back out, gets it up top to Henderson. Scoot Henderson over to Shaden Sharp, coming to his left. A dribble pull-up 3 over Shaman. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Bridges, yet another rebound. You love to say it. I need our wings to rebound better. That's both OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges. Now, both of them have been stepping up. And then Mikal Bridges dribbles it off his own foot again, 2 times in a row. You're just going to dribble it out of bounds, big dog? Come on, man. David said, is Jeremy Grant playing? Doesn't look like it. He didn't start the game, and he didn't come in off the bench, so it doesn't look like it. Avdia down the lane, scoop play with the right hand, gets it to go over Shaman. Josh Hart bringing it down, being guarded by Kamara. Kamara, one of the best young defenders in the league, gets it over to Robinson. Robinson has it up top, coming to his right, hands it off to McBride. McBride swing through to his left against Henderson, hands it off to Bridges. Coming to his right, Euro stepping down the lane, puts up the floater, gets it to go, and again, doesn't fade away. Goes all the way through, quick little Euro step through, puts it up with the floater going towards the basket. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. What has been this float game all season long? Avdia driving it right into Bridges, puts up the righty floater, gets it to go. Avdia saying, I'm too big, too strong, too powerful for you, Mikal Bridges. I'm going to go right through your chest. McBride has it on the right wing, being guarded by Kamara. Very good perimeter defender. He's putting the pressure on our ball handlers. Robinson hands it off to Shamit. A straightaway 3, can't get it to go. Good box out on Mitchell Robinson. He can't get to the offensive rebound as Avdia clears. Avdia throws the lob pass over to nobody as a miscommunication between him and Shaden Sharp leads to a turnover. Gigi said, can someone tell me, please, when was the last time Shaman hit a 3? He hit a couple threes the other night against Sacramento, B-Dog. Couple threes. Bridges gets it over to Robinson. Robinson hits McBride coming back door, and McBride just one dribble too much. But the ball is saved. Almost turned it over. Shaman inside. They kick it around, swinging around the Bridges. Crosses over to his left. Now kicks it out McBride. A left corner 3 trying to reward him. And yes, sir. We knocked down our first 3 of the game via Deuce McBride and a Mikal Bridges assist after he was attacking the basket. I love Mikal Bridges in downhill mode. Can we get more of it when Jalen Brunson gets back as well? Stop being a standstill shooter. We know you got more in your game. We've been asking for it all season long. Avdia has it up top, and a miscommunication between Bridges and Josh Hart leads to a wide open layup, lob pass over the top to Tamani Kamara for an easy layup. Robinson has it up top, hands it off to Bridges. Bridges dancing around the Robinson screen, kicks it over to Josh Hart. Quick catch and fire in the left wing for 3, knocks it down. Now the 3s are going to start raining, baby. Josh Hart, no hesitation. Defender in my vicinity, I'm not even going to hesitate. I'm just going to catch and fire. Love to see it. Stop with the hesitating, Knicks. This is what happens when you don't hesitate. Shaden Sharp has it up top, hands it off to Avdia. Avdia up top to Henderson. Henderson being guarded by Shamit, coming to his left, driving it down, behind the back, coming to his right. Euro stepping down the lane, and then they call a foul. Mitchell Robinson, Big Mitch, you was in position, big dog. You don't got a foul. Get your hands out of there. Come on, man. Come on. Red, if I said we're all so sloppy. They have been some sloppy. There has been some sloppiness, but Mikal Bridges dribbled it off his foot 2 times in a row. The defense, I think, is the thing that has mostly been sloppy. But the ball movement overall from the Knicks has been pretty spectacular. This game so far has been nice to see. Got to see a lot more of this when Jalen Brunson gets back. Y'all got to stop. One of my biggest pet peeves with this team is Jalen Brunson will give it to somebody, and then that guy will walk it down to a specific spot and then give it back to Jalen Brunson and just kind of walk away from the play. And it's like, no, man, I need you to get the ball. I need you to point to Jalen and be like, hey, you're going to get in the corner this time, big dog. We're going to run the play this way, and you're going to be the spacer. And that's fine. Get the ball out of JB's hands. Yes, Jalen Brunson can be hard-headed. That big old head can be hard as hell. And I know he feels like, hey, give me the ball. I got this. Let me cook. I know he feels that way. But that's where your teammates got to come involved too. And Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, as your boys, got to come in and be like, you got to go stand in the corner for about 2-3 plays. Catch a breather. You got the best defender in the game on you right now, so let's get him out of the play, put you in the corner. It's going to take him completely out of the game, and now we can start dancing ball movement because we know OG got game. We know Mikal got game. We know Josh Hart can drive it to the rim and shoot it when he's got confidence. He can shoot it. We know Deuce McBride got that strap on him. He can let that thing fly. So trust your teammates. And then I didn't even mention Karl-Anthony Towns when he's in the game. But we know we got dudes who can do things. So let the dudes do the thing. That's all I'm asking. D Grant, what's up, D Grant? I'm so glad Bridges called out Tibbs for his slave-driven mentality, not playing the bench. I hope more Knick players complain about something. I hope we don't get a bunch of complainers on the team. But when something is wrong, you got to call something out, right? When something's not going right, you got to call it out. Right? If you were working at a job and they was overworking you, you would go to your boss at some point and be like, hey, look, I'm doing my job. You're asking too much of me right now. I got to draw a line in the sand at some point. Right? And that's essentially what Mikal Bridges did. He said, look, man, I've been a great soldier for 60 some odd games this season. I've played in every single game. I've done everything you asked of me. Over 40 minutes every single night is a little too much, man. It's just getting too much. I'm not saying don't play me 40 minutes during big games, but Shamit's decent. Give Shamit 2, 3, 4 more minutes. Give McBride 2, 3, 4 more minutes. We're not going to suffer because of that. Give Campaign 2, 3, 4 more minutes, and then all of a sudden that adds up, and instead of playing 42 minutes a night, I'm playing 36 minutes a night, 35 minutes a night. That's all he's asking for, man. That's all he's asking for, right? Yvette Passad, what's up, Yvette? MBM said in-house communication, anything else is sus. Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I think you can quibble with is like, yeah, you probably should keep it in-house. But here's the thing. If Mikal Bridges has voiced this to Tom Thibodeau before and feels like he's been being ignored, the next step is to then make it a public thing. And now everybody's talking about it, right? That's the next step. We don't know the full extent of the story. Anunoby has it up top. After they miss the free throw, puts up the floater, banks it in. There you go, OG. Get in on the action, OG. Get some points. Get some points up on the board. Henderson has it up top, coming to his left off a Reith screen. McBride picks him up. Gets it over to Simons. Simons driving it down, shoves it over to Reith in the right corner. That's a guy that don't mind shooting. He did knock it down there. He is capable of knocking down some threes, but he's a guy you wouldn't necessarily mind shooting the threes here tonight. William Cross, what's up, Will? When is Brunson coming back? Probably the beginning of April. He's probably going to be out the rest of the month of March. But I'm no doctor, and we didn't necessarily get a full timetable yet, so who knows? McBride driving to his left, stops in the mid-range, little pull-up jumper, off the back rim, can't get it to go. And a young man who's that Jabari Walker picks up the rebound. He's going to push it now against McBride. Bully ball his way to the basket. Tries to leave it off to Henderson. Mitchell Robinson got his hand in there and got the steal. Here comes Shaman pushing it the other way. Leaves it off for Anunoby. He has it up top. Crossing over to his left around the Robinson screen. Putting his head down. Stops. Leans in. Ball gets knocked out of his hands. It's going to remain with the Knicks, though. David said, Brunson should be back 10 games left. Well, he's played 61 games this year. So he needs to play, at the very least, the last 4 games of the season so that he could be eligible for all the awards and stuff. Campaign's got to inbound it, gets it into Anunoby. Anunoby has it in the left wing. Driving along the baseline, bully balling his way to the basket, and he blows the layup just standing there under the basket by himself, and he missed the layup. And now the Blazers are pushing the other way. Cross-court pass to Reith, extra pass to Henderson. He's going to drive it along the baseline, gets caught into the air. Wasn't a travel. I guess he held on to his pivot foot. From our vantage point, from the broadcasting vantage point, it looked like he traveled with it, but no whistle. But it was knocked out of bounds by Karl-Anthony Towns, so it's going to be out of bounds. But ball, oh, it was absolutely a travel. How did they not miss it? How did they miss that? They get it over to Reith. Reith hands it off to Henderson, driving to his right, being guarded by Shamet, crosses back over to his left, goes in, gets swatted out of there by Robinson. Get that thing out of here. And by the way, we got Robinson and Towns in the game at the same time. Simons drives it down, gets fouled again. And an offensive foul. Okay, everything going the Knicks' way right now. Everything going the Knicks' way right now. Carl said, I would love to see more lobs to Big Mitch. Keep the defense honest, y'all. Yeah. He just doesn't have that vertical pop yet. You know, he's coming back. He's working his way back and whatnot, but he does not have that vertical pop yet, so I understand why the Knicks haven't necessarily thrown the lobs up to him. Big Taz said Mitch is coming to form. I mean, he just wreaked havoc on that possession right there. And then Shamet, or was that either Shamet or Campaign, one of the two, slid under, drew that charge. Love to see it. Raymond Vasquez, what's up, Raymond? We're getting, y'all asked for it, we are getting Mitchell Robinson and Karl-Anthony Towns minutes here. Campaign is in with Shamet, Anunoby, and then obviously Mitch and Towns. Shamet has it on the right wing, driving it down, snaking it to his left hand, little mid-range follow-away jumper, gets it to go. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. You're not just the three-point shooter. We know you got a little bit more in your game. Be more of a threat out there. I love to see it. Shamet off the dribble. Simons has it up top, coming to his right, attacking it. Anunoby leaves it off. Doo-wop Reith, a straightaway three. Can't get it to go. Anunoby with the rebound. My timer already ticked off, but we got under 30 seconds to go. Campaign has it up top, swings it over to Anunoby. Anunoby has it on the right wing, attacking, coming to his left, putting his head down, bump Euro to the basket, gets caught. Mitchell Robinson right there with the offensive rebound and cleanup, baby. Mitchell Robinson just sneaking in there. Anunoby attacking, Mitchell Robinson and Towns on the glass. Come on, man. This is what we need. This is what we need. Mitchell Robinson having a huge impact since coming to the game already. I love it. I love it. Henderson has it up top, 5 seconds to go. Being guarded by Shamet, coming to his left off a read screen, behind the back, coming down the lane, leaves it off. Mitchell Robinson down there, and they drove the foul. Big Mitch, get your hands out of the cookie jar, big dog. Get your hands out of the cookie jar. What is that, the third foul on Big Mitch here in the first quarter? Is that the third foul on Big Mitch? He was there, man. He was there. He was there in position. It's only a second. It's only a second. And they miss a free throw. Chris Murray, brother of Keegan Murray. We just saw Keegan Murray with the Kings. Chris Murray misses a free throw. You know we love when our opponents misses free throws. Chris Murray does knock down the second free throw. And I forgot to give Big Mitch his layup. I was too busy celebrating the layup. I forgot to put it up on the scoreboard. It is 26-21 at the end of the first quarter here. And we got some positive things. We had some sloppiness. Some of the rotations need to be cleaned up. Some of the turnovers, some silly turnovers. Bridges dribbling it off his foot twice. Mitchell Robinson, some silly fouls. Towns, Anunoby missed a layup. Towns missed a couple of wide open threes. We gonna get there. We gonna get there for sure. So a solid first quarter. Like I always say, first quarter is a nice feel-out quarter, and so far, teams feeling each other out, and I like what I saw from the Knicks. And I think it's gonna be a very positive sign moving forward. Justice's dad said 25 plus a quarter should get this done. Been holding teams to under 40% from the field the last 4 games. Who has been around the last 4 games? My man Big Mitch. My man Big Mitch. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. And then obviously, OG Anunoby has returned to form. I was like, who do I want to mention here? OG Anunoby has absolutely returned to form, especially defensively. We've been seeing him attack people as ball handlers, attack them in help side, come up with a bunch of steals. And I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it because I'm going to keep harping on it because y'all know that's my favorite player. It's not coincidental that he has, again, returned to form once he knows he got big fella in the back. Once he knows, oh, I got Big Meech back there, I could do whatever I want out here on the perimeter because I know I got protection down there. You know? Mike said, how about that PJ Tucker business? I mean, PJ, he's going to end up being the savior of the season, let's be honest. The impact he had immediately upon getting to that Knicks bench in that Sacramento game was palpable. We all saw it. We all felt it. We called it out in the moment. He was up on the bench talking to everybody, specifically talking to Josh Hart. It's no coincidence that he comes to the team, and immediately Josh Hart is suddenly not hesitating from three anymore. It's almost like he had a grown man look him in the face and like, brother, you better take that three. I'm going to be real upset with you if you pump fake out of another wide open three. Who are you pump faking against? Ain't nobody going for a Josh Hart pump fake, dog. So PJ Tucker, with all that being said, PJ Tucker is going to be named Finals MVP. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. MBM like button needs some attention. I appreciate you, MBN. If you're in the stream right now and you haven't hit the like button, please go ahead, hit that like button. It is a late night stream, our last one of the season. Maybe not. Our last Knicks one of the season. We may tune into some late night games as the season goes on, probably also around playoff time, but this is the last late start, the last West Coast game for the New York Knicks that starts at either 10 o'clock or later. So we're making it a good one. We're making it a good one, right? Start of the second quarter here. Klingon is back in. He has it up top. Achua is now in for Robinson. And a kick ball out of bounds by the Knicks, getting their hands in there. They tried to squeeze it down low to Klingon. Rudy Bobai, what's up, Rudy? Russell Field, what's up, Russell? Russell Field said, when they drive, defense collapses, guys are open. OG 8 assists last game. Yeah. I don't want to get too bogged down into it as they kick it out. I don't know who that was. Was that Chris Murray? Doesn't matter. Chris Murray with the offensive rebound, a putback. I don't know who just took that three for the Blazers. Either way, the Knicks bringing it down. They swing it over to Towns' right wing. He pump fakes. They go for it. Towns Euro stepping down the lane, shoves it over to Achua. Achua lefty layup. Can't get it to go. Fighting for the rebound. Klingon snatches it. I'm going to look who took that three real quick. I believe that was Jabari Walker, if you missed it. Now Shaedon Sharpe has it on the left wing. A step back left corner three. Over Towns, gets it to go. Bad defense from Towns. You got to step out there a little bit better. Campaign bringing it down. Has it up top. Gets it over to Shamet. Shamet being guarded by Simons. A lot of minutes for Shamet here. Ooh, Shamet dancing with the ball in his hands. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Anunoby step back, mid-range, fall-away baseline jumper. In and out, can't get it to go. Achua, an offensive rebound. Fakes the handoff to Shamet. Now he's going to drive it in against Klingon. That's a bad idea. Kicks it out to Campaign. Throws it down low to Towns. Towns with Walker on him. They show a double team. And Towns getting too fancy. Very predictable. Throws it over his head and gets picked off. Here comes Murray coming the other way. Puts up the floater. Great defense from Shamet in transition there. Jabari Walker does grab the offensive rebound. Now he's going to bring it out. Walker has it. Up top, gets it over to Simons. Simons being guarded by Anunoby. He's going to look to dance. Coming to his right off the Walker screen. Simons dancing with it. A pull-up three over OG. Fantastic defense. Can't get it to go. Shamet, a good rebound. Now he's going to push it the other way. Shamet has it on the right wing. Leaves it off for Achua as the trailer. And a foul is called as Karl-Anthony Towns was pushing or running the lane. Coming down the middle of the lane. Gets fouled by Jabari Walker as they were fighting for positioning there. Rudy said, in my opinion, Bridges was, what he was saying was right. His production offensively suffered because all of his energy was consumed on guarding too much, and the best guy of the opposite team just saying, yeah, definitely. I think Tom Thibodeau's also struggled to put him in proper positions to be successful offensively, and with Jalen Brunson being out, you're seeing that, like, guys on this team can do a little bit more, you know? Fight for the rebound, Anunoby and Klingon, and Anunoby rips it out of his hands this time. There we go. Anunoby bringing it down now. Goes right into Jabari Walker, draws the foul. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. I love the way this team is putting their heads down and attacking. They're saying, you got small perimeter defenders. Y'all can't guard us. I'm just going to move y'all out of the way and get to this layup real quick. Chi-Chi said, are we playing these guys with the Blazers G League team? Come on, brother. Have you been watching the Blazers, Chi-Chi? You think this is the Blazers G League team? They're just young. Jabari Walker, wasn't he a first-round pick or an early second-round pick? Second-year guy. Shaedon Sharpe, third-year guy. Scoot, second-year guy. Klingon, rookie. Anfernee Simons, the veteran that's been there. They're starting Denny Avdia. Jeremy Grant's out with an injury. Come on, man. You showing your lack of Blazers knowledge right now. Chi-Chi, Your lack of Blazers knowledge. Anunoby knocks down both of his free throws. And my score slightly off. 28-26, 9:30 to go. Shaedon Sharpe coming to his left, has it in the paint, hesitating. Now pulling it out the other way. Shamet coming out to chase. Shaedon Sharpe just fires a right corner three and knocks it down. Shaedon Sharpe is hooping right now. Now he's feeling it a little bit. Knocked down his last 2 threes. Cam Payne has it on the right wing. A 1-point game, 29-28. Towns is visibly frustrated with his teammates, throwing his hands up, getting upset. I don't know what was called there, but there was a lack of movement, and Towns seemed very upset about it. Cam Payne keeps this whole possession. Not one pass made. A step back mid-range jumper, and he gets it to go. We'll take it. We'll take it. Steven Verdejo. What's up, Steven? Steven said, don't tell me you're wearing Jet slippers. Love the content, though. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. I'm not wearing Jet slippers. They just happen to be green. Shaedon Sharpe, a step back, mid-range jumper over Shamet, gets to the go. He's feeling it. They are not. They're simply green Pumas. That is it. Nothing related to the Jets whatsoever. Towns has it up top, driving to his left. Kicks it out to Shamet. Shamet driving to his right. Mid-range pull-up jumper. Knocks it down. Mid-range jumper for mid-range jumper. Okay. It's going to be the Shaedon Sharpe versus Landry Shamet show right now. Here we go. Here we go. Sharpe has it up top, being guarded by Shamet, driving to his left, step back, another fall-away mid-range 2. Off the back of the rim, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound, knocked out of bounds. It's going to remain with the Blazers. Vertify said, great hat and hoodie. Appreciate you, appreciate you. Appreciate you. I do love this hat. I do love this, the alternate jersey hat, the alternate color scheme hat. Justice's dad said, Chauncey Billups a Hall of Famer? I don't know, man. That's tough. He does have a Finals MVP. He was the best player on the Finals team. A Shaedon Sharpe pump fake, step back 3, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound, knocked out of bounds. It's going to go to the Knicks. Looked like it was definitely knocked out of bounds by Precious Achiuwa, but they're going to give it to the Knicks here. And Chauncey Billups, Coach Chauncey Billups, chooses not to challenge. So here comes Cam Payne. 8 minutes to go here in the second quarter, 32-31. Cam Payne feeds it down low to Towns. Towns with the reverse layup, gets it to go against 3 Blazers defenders crowding him in the paint. He said, let me split this defense real quick. Let me get this layup on the right side of the basket. 20 points in the paint for the Knicks. They're putting their heads down and attacking. I love to see it. And the Knicks closing up the paint here against the Blazers, keeping them out on the perimeter. Shaedon Sharpe trying to kick it out to, who is that? Scoot Henderson in the corner, but OG Anunoby gets his hands in the passing lane. Todd Clark said, Billups not a very good coach in my opinion. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. He's been given like some bad rosters that don't necessarily fit. They did have I would say that they've had a very good season this year. They've had a very good season this year. They got to make some trades and clean up some of the clutter on the roster, and hopefully some of their guys start to develop. And then you could probably, as Scoot Henderson delivers a beautiful bounce pass to a cutting Kamara for an easy layup. Once they clean up this roster and some of the guys get older and develop, then you'll start to see whether or not Chauncey Billups is a head coach. I think it's too early to tell with the kind of roster that they've had. Josh Hart has it on the right wing, snaking it back to his left hand, kicks it out to Payne. Payne up top, sets his feet and fires. They leave him wide open. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Precious Achiuwa just runs over Shaedon Sharpe. No foul call. Here comes Kamara. Has it on the left wing. Cam Payne sliding his feet, stands right in front of Kamara. Kamara goes right into him, and it is an offensive foul. This Knicks team has been lacing up their bootstraps, digging down deep, getting into defensive stands, and causing some turnovers here in the defensive end. Now, again, the Blazers, not the best offensive team. The Kings, not the best offensive team, especially without Domantas Sabonis. They're a hub offensively. But you got to give Knicks credit. As Kamara hit the floor, Towns down the lane, gets fouled. And we're going to get a timeout here from the Blazers. But when we come back from this timeout, Towns will shoot his 2 free throws. And the Knicks starting to figure a couple things out. Jack Foster, what's up, Jack? Blazers to come through. Blazers are going to come through. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's a 1-point game right now. Could go either way. David said Tibbs was saying beginning of the year, Deuce, Shamet, Mitch, and Precious were hurt. Now they're back, and we have the elite wings on the other teams playing. Got to play OG and McHale, Moore, and Hart. Never wants to go out. I mean, no player ever wants to go out, you know? No player ever wants to go out. But it's up to you as a coach. You know, I'm sure Donovan Mitchell would love to play 40-plus minutes a night. I'm sure he would love to do that. If he did that, he'd probably average 30-plus points a game. If Donovan Mitchell played 30-plus minutes a night, he'd be in the MVP conversation. But instead, he plays a little over 30, plays what, 31, 32 minutes a night? You know? You can justify playing them a lot of minutes. You can. There's always a justification for playing your best players the most amount of minutes possible. There's always a justification for it. They're your best players. But you got to be smart as a coach. You got to be smart. You got to be able to think long-term as well as short-term. And the balance between that is what separates the good coaches and the great coaches. And that's why I always say Tom Thibodeau's a very good coach. But you'll never hear me call Tom Thibodeau a great coach. I don't think he balances that all that well at all. Niall Dimitri, what's up, Niall? Nasdalan said, you can't sleep on the Blazers, especially without JB. They're really good. I'm with you, Nasdalan. I'm with you. They are really good. You know, everything's a push and pull in the NBA, right? Players want to play a lot. Coaches want to play their players a lot. But you got to be smart about it. You got to be smart about it. We saw the other day, the Celtics had a big game. Who'd they play against? Was it the Cavs game? I think it was the Cavs game. It was some big game. Maybe it was the Denver game. Celtics played somebody really good, and it was a big national TV game. And Joe Mazzulla played Jason Tatum 45 minutes. 45 of a possible 48 minutes in the basketball game. He took him out for a 3-minute stretch. That was it. You know, like, that's great. They wanted to win that game. That was an important game. It was a national TV game. It was a statement game. It was all the things we talk about all the time. And those are the moments where it's like, I'm playing my players all the minutes. There are moments for that. You know, a game against Washington, maybe don't get players into the 40 minutes. Maybe don't do that. As the MSG, the Gotham Sports app, you know, freezes on me. Because it's a great app. It's a great app. Thank you, Jim Dolan. Here we go. We're back into it. We're back into it. Towns apparently misses a free throw. Come on, Towns. Come on. Doug, what's up, Doug? Lionel Mona said, Iron Man asking Tibbs to play the bench more. He must be tired. Like I said, when a player says that, it's not one guy going rogue. That is a conversation that players on this team have had amongst themselves. That's it. That's it. And if that's the case, Karl-Anthony Towns got his hands in the passing lane, but the Blazers able to recover. They kick it out to Sharp. Sharp in the paint, puts up the floater. Can't get it to go. Robinson. Oh, no, Achua. Excuse me. I confused Robinson and Achua. Achua grabbed the rebound. And now here comes Cam Payne. Bridges and Robinson both back to the scorer's table. Cam Payne throws it down low to Towns. Towns has it in the high post, being guarded by Kamara. Kamara, a very good defender, but they're loading up on him. Swings through to his left, driving it down. Ball knocked out of his hands. Josh Hart able to recover the loose ball. Steps back for a corner. Now feeds it down low back to Towns. Towns flips it over the right-handed hook. Gets it to go over Avdija. All right, it was a little sloppy, but we got the 2 points we wanted. Towns did knock down the second free throw, by the way. So it's 37-33. Avdija has it up top. Coming to his right, dancing around the screen. Josh Hart comes out to guard him. Avdija, cross-court pass to Kamara. Back to Avdija. Coming to his right, a pull-up three off the dribble. Rattles it in for Denny Avdija. He's getting it going here tonight. He's getting it going. The three-point shot is falling. Cam Payne rushing it down. Bullet pass over to Josh Hart, who catches it and comes back out with it as the defense starts to load up. They get it down low to Towns in the paint, and he gets fouled, and they give him the and one. Karl-Anthony Towns, he swung that shoulder, swung that arm right into Kamara's, right into his face. I'm going to call it what it is. He swung it right into his face. To me, that's an offensive foul, but I'm going to take it. I was a Knicks fan. Obviously, I'm going to take it. I think that's an offensive foul, but Karl-Anthony Towns said, you're going to put a wing on me, I'm going to be a big man and give you that Shaq elbow, right? If you're going to put a wing on me, I'm going to catch it down here and then just hit you with one of these. And you better be prepared for it. I believe Chauncey Billups used his challenge here. They gave the foul to Kamara and gave Towns an and one. So we'll see what the refs decide here. Doug said, I was just JK, Tibbs is a good but not great coach. Yeah, I think he's good, not great. He's good, not great. I think if he was a great coach with some of the teams he's had, with some of the players he's coached, one, he wouldn't have gotten fired when he got fired from those places, and two, he probably would have a finals appearance at least. And he got none of those. He's got none of those. He's got, what, one conference finals appearance as a head coach in his career? He's a really good coach. I wouldn't even say really good. Not even just good. He's really good. Not great. He's not great. There's too many things he lacks, man. Too many things he lacks. Gigi said, OKC, 9 players in double figures today. Never under Tibbs. # free Paco. Yeah, I mean, look, if he doesn't trust Shamit, then what the hell is the point of playing Shamit all season long? Should have just had 6'8" Paco Daddy in there, learning on the bridges, learning under OG Anunoby. You know, was a guy learning under Josh Hart. But, you know, apparently you trust Shamit more than Dadier. So, like, all right, then play him then. Don't not play him then. Nazdalan said, Tibbs, a great defensive coach. He was so good at assistant coaching, specifically the defensive side. He played a huge role in the Celtics 08 championship. He did. He did. He was not the head coach. And those players in that team didn't even particularly love playing for him. And they were very happy that he wasn't the head coach at the time. Just listen to the stories that Kevin Garnett tells about Tom Thibodeau time there. They love him and appreciate all that he did, but they're very happy that Doc Rivers was the coach. My time clock is off. Does it keep ticking? It keeps ticking. God damn it. Thank you, Russell Field. Thank you. Jack said, how do I reply to people in the chat? I really don't know. I can't help you with that, Jack. You're going to have to figure that out on yourself. I'm pretty sure you just put the @ symbol in the chat, and then you @ their name. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Was that a successful challenge? Is that what they said? Charge on Karl-Anthony Towns? I figured it was. I called it in real time. That was absolutely a foul in my book on Karl-Anthony Towns. But good challenge from Coach Billups. Gets it reversed. Now Scoot Henderson comes down the court, and they call the foul on Mitchell Robinson and Scoot Henderson going to the basket. That's the 3rd foul on Big Mitch. 5:30 to go here in the second quarter. Gigi said, Wolves quit on Tibbs, and that was a great team. Yeah, I wonder why they quit on him, man. I wonder why they quit on him. Carl said, moonsault that like button, show some love to the chef. I appreciate you, Carl. That's absolutely true. If you're in the stream right now, if you're here in the show and you're hanging out here this late at night as Henderson knocks down both of his free throws, please go ahead, hit that like button. It is by far the best way to support the stream. I'll never ask of anything, maybe other than subscribing if you do enjoy the content, because we go live for absolutely every single Knicks game of every single season. We don't miss a beat. So I appreciate y'all very much. Mikal Bridges coming to his left off a Robinson screen, gets it up top to McBride, who's checked back in. The starters, along with Achua and Robinson, are in the game right now. McBride has it on the left wing, just has to fire it over Kamara. Can't get it to go. Ball knocked out of bounds by Henderson because Mitchell Robinson was up on the glass fighting for it. Love to see it. Love to see it. Todd Clark said, Billups coaching of the Pistons. Yeah, head coach of the Pistons. And they got to give my man Chauncey Billups a raise. He's out there coaching the Pistons and the Blazers? Crazy. Crazy. And the refs come to talk about it, and they say out of bounds off of Robinson. All right, now we're not getting a friendly whistle. Now the Blazers are taking it to us. Now they're getting the benefit of the doubt. Let's see the replay. It looked like it was definitely out of bounds off of Henderson. The last second, it definitely looked like off of Robinson. Now Henderson has it up top. Either way, Blazers get the ball back. Gets it over to Abdia, driving to his right. Robinson in drop. Forces him to pick his dribble up, and then out of bounds off of Henderson because Josh Hart got good hands. McBride also had his hand in there, and they force another turnover. Ball going back to the Knicks. Ernest Cash, what's up, Ernest? Josh Hart has it on the right wing. Up top to Robinson. Robinson coming to his left. Fakes the handoff. Gets it over to McBride. McBride swing through to his left. Kicks it over to Achua. Achua driving to his right. Achua, Robinson, and Josh Hart in the game at the same exact time. What a decision from Tom Thibodeau here. Just 3 completely as the Knicks. McBride got his hand in there and forced the turnover. Josh Hart rushing it down. Up top to McBride. Swings it over to Bridges in transition. Right corner 3, and he knocks it down. Nothing but net. The ball movement getting out in transition. I love to see it. Now, if you're going to have these three guys out on the court at the same time, you better come up with steals. And Bridges comes in for a turnover, comes up for a steal as Mitchell Robinson got there in the paint to seal it off. Forced Henderson to give it up. Now Bridges has it up top off a handoff, coming to his right. Foul line pull-up jumper, splashes it, and now we're hooping. Now we are hooping, y'all. And I love to see Mikal Bridges this active, both offensively and defensively. I love it. Avdija has it up top, dancing with it around the screen. Bridges steps up the guard, and they throw it over the top. Robinson got his hands in there, and then he throws it back away. And then he gave it right back. Do-up Reith, a wide open left wing three, can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound. Mitchell Robinson, though, an absolute disruptor right now. Josh Hart putting his head down, attacking. Scoop layup, can't get it to go with the right hand. Avdija snatches the rebound. It's a 2-on-1 now. Simons leaves it off for Avdija, driving it down, kicks it back out to Simons, a left corner three. They run him off the line. Simons driving it down, kicks it out right corner. Kamara, who hasn't hit a three all night, but he knocks that one down right there. And the ball movement, the patience from the Blazers there ends up with an open three. They could have rushed one, but they decided to play it smart and work it around for the best shot they could. And now the Knicks push it down and call a timeout. Anunoby and Towns at the scorer's table. What Tom Thibodeau was cooking up with his Mitchell Robinson, Precious Achiuwa, and Josh Hart lineup, the spacing absolutely atrocious, but they got it done defensively. Maybe he was just thinking, I need some defensive stops here. But you need to be able to balance that. You can't have those three guys out at the same time. But maybe with Josh Hart shooting it the way he has, maybe they could add it work. Maybe. But I will tell you this, Mitchell Robinson getting in the passing lanes yet again, he's starting to get that feel back. And once he gets that feel back, you're seeing he's getting his hands in there, getting in passing lanes. He's got 3 fouls so far tonight. He don't give a damn. He's still sliding over, protecting that basket, forcing kickouts, and that's allowing Mikal Bridges off the kickouts to read the defender and getting to them passing lanes with them long ass arms. Justice's dad said, Precious doesn't need to see the ball on the offensive end. You are absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct. The issue is that he's not a very good finisher around the rim, and he can't shoot a perimeter shot, and I don't even really want to see him put the ball on the floor and dribble it. So what the hell is he doing out there in offense? I don't know. When you have Mitchell Robinson out there setting screens, you essentially using Precious Achiuwa as a spacer, and it don't really work, which is why you shouldn't really be playing those two guys together. Todd Clark said, Scoo, another Blazer draft bust, 2nd overall, please. Hey, man, you better watch how you talk about my man, Scoot Henderson. He is coming. He is the truth. He will be a great point guard in this league. I do predict an all-star game in his future. He is too young. He is too young to be talking down on his name like he's a bust. This is his year 2, my man. And he's been pretty damn good here in year 2. Not great, but pretty damn good. McBride down the lane, leaves it off. Anunoby picks it up, has it in the paint, pump fakes, kicks it out. Bridges on the right wing. A bad pass. He can't get the shot off, and he drives it down, and he draws a foul. Putting his head down, getting to the basket, drawing a foul. I love it. Mikal Bridges has been getting to the line these last couple of games more than he has all season long, man. Big Tass said, Blazers, what are you doing? Stop acting like a good team and just lay down. Every single team that has played the Blazers this year has essentially said the exact same thing. Like, I thought y'all were tanking for lottery picks. What are you doing in here hanging around and competing with us? But this Blazers team, for the better part of this year, especially the second half of the year, has been competing with pretty much everybody they played. They're a good team, decent team, a spunky team. Justice's dad said, I wanted Scoot on the Knicks. I would still love Scoot on the Knicks. If he's available, hey man, I have not sold not one of my Scoot Henderson stocks. I still have a lifetime supply of Scoot Henderson stocks right now. I'm gonna be flooding in cash once I'm able to cash those out. Because they are trending upwards, my man. They are trending upwards. Bridges knocks down both of his free throws. Reith has it up top. Tries to get the handoff. McBride jumped the handoff screen. And a jump ball between Reith and McBride. McBride has been an absolute demon defensively as well tonight. The combination of he, Anunoby, and Mitchell Robinson, and then you can throw Mikal Bridges in there as well, is just, it is the reason why I have been asking all season long for Tom Thibodeau to play Deuce McBride more minutes. not because I don't like Josh Hart. It's not because I don't like Mikal Bridges. I just love Deuce McBride that much. I think he's that good of a player. John Mosgrove, what's up, John? McBride versus Reith. They knock it up. And Josh Hart knocks it out of Kamara's hands. Beautiful play from Josh Hart. Gives the Knicks the possession. Beautiful play. Just stealing that ball back. Just stealing it away. They get it over to Towns. He's putting his head down, attacking. Scooblaye with the right hand. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Avdija picks it up. He's driving to his right. And they call the travel on Avdija because of guess who? Deuce McBride was standing in the way, about to come up with the steal. He had to take about 2 extra steps to get around him before he could dribble it. And they called the travel on Avdija. Ball going back to the Knicks, baby. 2 possessions in a row. McBride saves a possession for the Knicks. Gets a possession back for them. Russell Field said, I believe Deuce had an injury. He did. He did. As Bridges throws it out of bounds, miscommunication between he and Hart on the pick and pop. Deuce absolutely had an injury. He did. And then he came back from the injury. And the minutes did not change. He was playing like 20 minutes a game. That needs to be closer to 30. Shaedon Sharpe has it up top, crossing over to his left on Towns. He's going to pull it back out to the left corner. Now he's going to look to dance against Towns. Cross over to his left, going to the basket and just rises above the rim, and this time it just kind of lightly, gently drops it down to the basket. Not necessarily a dunk, but he did have his hands above the rim. Towns 0 steps down the lane, kicks it out to McBride in the left corner. McBride up top to Towns. Bridges cross-court pass to Anunoby. Anunoby on the right wing, a jab step, puts it up over Avdija, comes up well short, long rebound. Anunoby picks it up. Now out the Bridges, a left wing three. He'll try it from the other side. He comes up short again. Josh Hart fighting for the rebound with Avdija, and he can't grab. No, McBride was. Excuse me. I just always assumed that it's Josh Hart fighting for the rebound. It was McBride this time. But Avdija does end up with it. Coming to his right off a Reith screen. He's going to step back for another 3. Bridges is going to dare him to shoot it, and Avdija is going to make him to pay. Ooh, Danny Avdija. He's not a shooter like that, but he's feeling it tonight. He is definitely feeling it tonight. He's got 14 points and 11 rebounds already. He is hooping. He is hooping. It is a 2-point game. Forgot to give him a layup on the other end. As Anunoby drives it down, knocked out of bounds, is going to remain with the Knicks. Daryl Ramsey, what's up, Daryl? We need this win. We do. We do. McBride has it on the inbounds. Hits Bridges cutting back door. Bridges lays it up and in. Beautiful cut from Bridges. Beautiful pass from Deuce McBride. And everything just kind of clicking. Everything just kind of clicking. We just got to lock in, though, and get some stops here. Sharpe up top to Avdija. Avdija coming to his right up the Reith screen. Reith up top. Now back to Avdija. Avdija being guarded by Towns. He's going to jab step. Now crosses over to his left, has it in the paint, kicks it out to Sharpe. Sharpe dancing with it, crossing over to his left, driving it down. They step out, kicks it up top to Avdija. McBride, good stunt, and they get it over. Oh, he forces the extra pass. Oh, he got it off in time. I'm surprised he got it off in time as Bridges chases down the rebound from going out of bounds. Beautiful effort and hustle there. McBride saving it as he came over and stunted on Avdija, forcing him to hesitate from 3. He couldn't get it off. Now they dump it down low. And Anunoby with a drop step, 2-handed slam like he's a big man. He said, get your big up, big dog. Hit the weight room, hit the gym. He caught that down low, and he said, let me hit you with an old school 2090s move. Watch this. Oh, drop step 2-handed. Oh, my goodness. He's been watching film. He's been in the gym. Oh, my goodness. 15 seconds to go. I don't even got the timer ticking right now. I was a little too hyped off of that one. That was a gorgeous move right there. Simons up top over to Reith. That's who we want shooting. Get that out of there. In and out. Halfway down. He can't get it to stay. Josh Hart with the rebound. Shot out of a cannon. Driving to his right. Leaves it off for Bridges. Extra pass. Anunoby at the buzzer. Line me up. Can't get it to go. Can't get it to go at the buzzer. So that will be our halftime score. 48-46. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Original. What's up, Original? I need 25 out of Towns. He's going to have a big second half to get that. We'll have to have a big second half. Or maybe not. You know what? I don't know if that's true. Let's check the box score real quick. Let's check the box score. I don't know where we're at. I don't know what everybody's got right now. But let's look at it. Let's look at it together, y'all. 15 for Bridges. He's hooping. He is hooping tonight. 15 for Bridges, leading us in scoring. 11 for Karl-Anthony Towns. He needs 14 in the second half. Very possible. Very possible. He's 5 for 8 from the field. If he can knock down a couple threes here, he's going to have some decent looks. You know, Donovan Clingan does not want to go out there and contest them. That is for sure. McBride with 4 steals. He is hooping. Deuce McBride, if you look at the score, if you look at the box score right now, 5 points, 3 assists, 4 steals, you're like, I mean, he's having a good defensive game. 4 steals and a half is really damn good. But other than that, not much. He's been so good today. Defensively, he has been so locked in. He's been so damn good defensively here today. He has made a huge difference for the Knicks. Josh Hart, 3 points, the one three he made, 2 rebounds and 3 assists. They're doing a great job of keeping him off the glass. In particular, Deni Avdija, who's got 11 big old rebounds. He's been fantastic for the Blazers tonight. Other than that, I mean, Anunoby's 2 for 10. Need a little bit more from OG. He's got some decent looks from 3. You got to knock those down. 2 for 10 is not good enough. He's only gotten to the line once for his 2 free throws. 4 boards. Okay. Need some more out of OG in the second half. Same for McBride. Need a little bit more scoring. Karl-Anthony Towns, Mikal Bridges, keep doing what y'all doing. As far as the bench, I thought Mitchell Robinson was fantastic in his 9 minutes. By the way, 9 minutes in the first half for Mitchell Robinson, by the way. Just saying. Minutes are starting to tick up from him. If that is replicated in the second half, which it very well might be, he will set, again, another season high for minutes. He'll get the 18. Right? If he plays 9 minutes in the first half, 9 minutes in the second half, he'll get the 18. If you look at the scoreboard, if you look at the box score, I keep saying scoreboard. If you look at the box score and BK from BK, or BQ from BK, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Welcome to the crew, brother. Hope you're having a good time tonight. Todd Clark said, damn, the Knicks need the rebound. Yes, they do. We'll get to the team stats in a second. But as far as Mitchell Robinson, like I said, if you just look at the box score, 2 steals and a block, by the way, 3 stocks. My man is out there defending in 9 minutes. In 9 minutes, by the way, that man is out there being a demon right now defensively. And only 2 rebounds, both of them offensive. So he's got to pick it up overall in the rebounding in terms of like the defensive rebounding. He's got to help out down there. But the movement isn't necessarily there perfectly all the way yet. He'll get there. Not worried about it. You're seeing game after game. It's like, oh, that's the best game of the season. Oh, that's the best game of the season. Oh, that's his best game of the season. So Isaiah Gardner said, is Mitch still playing 12 minutes or his minutes went up? His minutes slightly been going up the last couple of games, Isaiah Gardner. The other game we played against Sacramento Kings 2 days ago on, what was that, Monday? On Monday, Mitchell Robinson played 16 minutes. So he's already played 9 tonight. If he doubles that in the next half, he'll get to 18. Carl said, Mitch is on a 19-minute restriction. I didn't hear that, but if Carl says that, I'll believe it. I'll believe it. Makes sense. Makes sense. Where were we? Precious Achiuwa, he played 9 minutes. I think that was like 5 minutes too long. I don't know why you went to 9 minutes of Precious Achiuwa tonight. I guess to help on the rebounding, but the guy had 2 rebounds. It's not like he helped all that much. Knicks got to be better on the glass overall. Everybody's got to chip in. Campaign, 2 points, an assist. It was okay. It was okay in his 8 minutes. Landry Shamet played 10 minutes, 4 points and a rebound. I thought he was also pretty solid. He's a little undersized as a wing defender, so he got exploited size-wise a couple of times by guys like Deni Avdija, who just got into the lane and shot right over him. But I thought solid minutes from Landry Shamet. 10 minutes from him. The bench minutes, I think this is pretty excellent. This is pretty excellent minute distribution in my book. Right? I mean, it's not a coincidence that all the minute stuff has come out, and then all of a sudden the minutes distribution starts to look a little normal. Starts to look pretty normal. All of a sudden, beautiful. Isaiah Gardner said it's a team effort on getting rebounds. Absolutely, absolutely. In this kind of game, in this kind of environment, you can't have 0 rebounds, Deuce. Can't have it. You gotta dig your nose down there and grab some rebounds as well. I know it's a big man game down there, and you're undersized as a guard, but you got to dig your nose where it doesn't belong. I mean, he is helping out where he can. He does got 4 steals, but you got to get in there and help grab some rebounds, box somebody out. You're athletic. You got long arms. You're strong. You can jump. You got some vertical pop to you. You got to go up and grab a rebound or 2. Josh Hart, 2 rebounds and a half is not good enough for you, brother. It's not good enough for you. For most forwards, it's fine. It's fine, I guess. But for Josh Hart, who averages damn near 10 rebounds as a 6'5" guard, not good enough. Towns with 4, all right. Anunoby with 4, that's pretty damn good for me. OG Anunoby's not much of a rebounder. He's helping out on the glass. Same with Mikal Bridges. 3 rebounds and a half is pretty good. AP said, did the light bulb go off in Tom Thibodeau's head? If by light bulb you mean Mikal Bridges, possibly. Hopefully. I don't expect it to last because he is Tom Thibodeau and old habits die hard, especially when your name is Tom Thibodeau, but we're just going to be hopeful. We're just going to be happy with what we're getting right now, and hopefully it works out. That is the Knicks side of things. Look at the Blazers. And then we'll go through the teams, and then maybe we'll go around the league. Shane Sharp with 14, knocked down 2 threes. Overall, he's 6 for 12. The efficiency is there. He hasn't taken a free throw. Will he continue this pretty good shooting in the second half? We'll see. Anfernee Simons is having a pretty terrible game. Damn near zeros across the board, a rebound, 2 assists. 0 for 4 from 3, 0 for 5 from the field. You can't expect that same production in the second half. Expect Anfernee Simons to be a little bit more aggressive. Same with Donovan Clingan. He's got 0 points, but he does got 5 big old rebounds, 3 of them being offensive. I mean, that man is huge. How big is he? 7'3". I'm going to say 7'3". What y'all say? Todd Clark, did he have the deal with 11 rebounds? Yeah, he's been hooping. He's been hooping. As far as their bench goes, I mean, Reith knocked down a 3. He's 1 for 4, though. Henderson's got 5 points and an assist. 2 turnovers, though. So the Knicks overall, Walker didn't do much. Chris Murray didn't do much. So the Knicks overall, pretty good at holding their bench down, making sure they don't have too much of an impact. Isaiah Garner said, yeah, Hart needs to get more rebounds. Yeah, pretty much everybody needs to get more rebounds, but the guy you're looking at to help quell the rebounding issue is Josh Hart, Karl-Anthony Towns, Mitchell Robinson. Precious Achiuwa played 9 minutes, so brother, I'm going to need you to grab more than 2 rebounds, you know? That is why Tom Thibodeau put you out there. Help grab some rebounds, and you didn't do that. So, how tall do y'all think Donovan Clingan is? Donovan Clingan is 7'2". I think they are undersizing this. I think he's 7'2" without shoes. 7'3" with shoes. Whoops. Carl said, we got to lock in on Denny. Can't let him beat us on the perimeter. Absolutely. 4 for 5 from the field, 3 for 4 from the foul line, 3 for 4 from the three-point line. You can't expect this to continue. Although, you know what? I haven't been locked in on Denny Avdiya's season. I know throughout his career, he hasn't been the most reliable perimeter shooter, but what is he shooting this season? This season, he is a 34% three-point shooter, on par with the rest of his career. So, you know what? Can you expect him to continue this hot shooting into the second half? Probably not, but that should be outweighed with the fact that Anfernee Simons went 0 for 4. So, Knicks may have caught a break with Simons missing some shots, but it kind of evened itself out with Denny Avdiya knocking down some off-the-dribble threes. But overall, I mean, it's Shaedon Sharpe and Denny Avdiya, and then you know? Okay, Hazy said Clingan is wide, so he looks bigger. I mean, Towns is a pretty wide dude, and he's about 7 feet, and Donovan Clingan is towering over him. Gigi said Denny dropping 40 tonight. I doubt that. I doubt that. If OG Anunoby has anything to say about it, we will not see 40 points out of Denny Avdiya, who, by the way, also has 5 turnovers. You know? So, yeah, he's been uber efficient. He's grabbed a bunch of rebounds. 5 turnovers, though. You know? 5 turnovers. Original said, can't believe the Celtics lost. I mean, hey, man, you better get on board with what the OKC Thunder are. We've been talking all season like OKC. I can't speak tonight. OKC Thunder are absolutely legit. Gigi said Boston got exposed. No inside game got cooked by our height. See, I can't speak tonight. What is going on? They got cooked by Hart and Chet. I didn't see the ending of that game. I didn't see majority of that game because I was too busy napping, relaxing, and then setting up for the stream. So I didn't see too much of it. I kind of had it on in the background, listening to a little bit. But so I can't comment on like Boston getting exposed. I did see it was a very close game. I do know. You know what? We've gone through this game enough. Let's go. Kamara, not doing much. Simons, we talked about not doing much. Shane Sharp and Denny Avdiya leading the charge. Let's go around the league. Let's click on this Celtics game. Holmgren had 23. Shea had 34. No J-Dub tonight. No Jalen Williams for the Thunder. And yet, OKC still pulled out the victory. 33 for Tatum. Jaylen Brown had 10. This is the issue tonight. This was the issue. This is why they lost. Can't have your second best player getting 10 points. No Porzingis tonight. So all the talk about they got exposed inside, no Porzingis. Off the bench, Hauser played, Pritchard played, Luke Cornett played, Torrey Craig played 4 minutes. Drew Holiday was 1 for 7 from 3. I mean, it was a close game. No J-Dub for the Thunder, no Porzingis for the Celtics, so you didn't even see both teams be at 100%. I don't know, kind of a toss-up. I mean, it looked like it came down to the wire, sounded like it came down to the wire. No team had a huge lead that the other came back to. It was 33-30 at the end of the first, 30-30 at the end of the second, 25-28 at the end of the third, so it was a tied game going into the fourth quarter, or about a tied game. Yeah, no, it was a tied game going into the fourth quarter. And then the Thunder won it 30-24. So it looked like it was a close game either way. I don't know how you could say somebody got exposed that way. It was a close game all the way, and they didn't have Porzingis, and then OKC didn't have J-Dub. So, you know. Aaron Wiggins, the darling of the NBA last couple of 0 for 9, 0 for 4 from 3, 0 points. Pretty bad night overall. Original said Shea was definitely cooking Tatum. I would love to see that. DCL Love, what's up, DCL? Justice's dad said St. John's versus Butler at noon today. Can't say today yet. Can't say today. It's only 11:20. It's still tomorrow. It's still tomorrow. Carl, let's go Red Storm. Absolutely. Let's go St. John's. Rick Pitino, going to lead him to the promised land. Again. Justice's dad said, Porzingis is the secret weapon again. Yeah, man, he's the thing that makes them special. Without him, they're just a supremely great team. With him, they're a special team. Kay Hazy said, Tatum is definitely by far the Celtics best player this season, for sure. I think Jason Tatum has absolutely taken a step up this year. Don't be surprised if he wins an MVP in the next couple of years. Don't be surprised if he really starts to elevate himself as to being like, oh, he's a top 3 player in the league now. I think a conversation between he and Luka can definitely be had. It feels like Luka maybe has taken a step back and Tatum is now taking a step forward. We'll see how the future plays out. Maybe Luka again regains his MVP form and Tatum never takes that next step. But Tatum's what, 25, 26? You know, you hit your prime at around 27, 28. He's got time, man. He's got time to get better. Tatum is 27. 27. Actually, a little bit older than I thought. So he's in the prime of his life. He's in the prime of his career. Carl said, that's my alma mater class of 99. Red Storm all day. Shout out to you, Carl. You get the extra boost of being able to watch St. John's this year. Original said, I miss the Knicks when Karl-Anthony was there. I still love them, though. Yeah, I mean, especially if you washed up during that time. I mean, it was really only like 2.5 good years. It was really only like 2.5 good years, but damn, were they some good years in a tumultuous 2 decades. So he was light in a 2-decade darkness, for sure, for sure. Seth McDonald, what's up, Seth? You know you're getting old when you're older than some of these players. Brother, believe me, I know. Believe me, I know. I'm not even old. And sometimes I'm like, he's only 22? He's only 25? I'm not even old. And I'm like, damn, what am I doing with my life? Justice's dad said, the way Tatum plays, he can go another 15 years? Yeah, maybe. The injury bug gets to everybody. It's only a handful of years. Every decade there's one guy who doesn't deal with a ton of injuries. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully he has an injury-free career. Rest. Here we go. We're back into it. Kamara has it up top, being guarded by Hart. Good to now defense from the Knicks. Bridges hits the floor, an illegal screen from Klingon. No foul called. Simons gets an open look, and he knocks it down to start the second half. Here comes McBride bringing it down. Towns has it up top, hands it off to Anunoby. Anunoby gets it over to McBride. McBride coming to his left, off of Josh Hart screen. Gets to the foul line, kicks it out. Josh Hart, no hesitation three. You got to step out and guard me now, baby. We got the PJ Tucker boost. We call that the PJ Tucker boost around here. Josh Hart, another three, baby. Get those 3 points right back. Simons has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Coming to his right. Simons leaning in. Puts up the floater over Anunoby. Comes up short, can't get it to go. Great defense. McBride with the rebound. That's what we're saying. Everybody got to chip in on the rebounds. Bridges rushing down the other way. Gets the righty layup to go over Avdija with the hit-ahead pass from McBride. And here we go. The Knicks are running, turning defense into offense. Simons has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Anunoby said, oh, you think you're going to go off here? No, you're not. They get it over to Sharp. Sharp being guarded by McBride. They throw it over the top to Simons. Simons in the corner. Kamara, the two they want shooting. And Kamara makes them pay again. He's now 2 for 4 from three-point range. Here comes McBride, bringing it down. Trading 3 for 3 to start the second half here. McBride has it on the right wing, coming to his left. Hands it off to Anunoby. Anunoby over to Bridges. Bridges inside the Hart. Hart tried to hit it down low to Towns, and they called the foul on Avdija. McBride gets it in the Hart. Hart hands it off to McBride, over to Towns. Towns pump fakes, driving to his right. Gets the foul call on Avdija, and they call an offensive foul on Karl-Anthony Towns. And there it is. And there it is, the offensive foul. Karl-Anthony Towns using the offhand, hooking the defender. Let's see the replay. Is it egregious, as it always is? That one's not as egregious as it usually is. But you could still call the offensive foul there. Klingon has it up top, and he throws it out of bounds. Robin Scholl, what's up, Robin? Justice's dad said, PJ garbage time every game versus non-contenders. I don't know if PJ's ever even going to suit up for the Knicks. Carl said bad call. Yeah, I think that one's just like good incidental contact, let it go. Both players pushing and shoving. I don't think you call an offensive foul there. I think you just let him play. Bridges driving it down, up top to Josh Hart. Josh Hart has it up top, dumps it down low to Towns. Towns leans in, puts up the righty hook, and gets absolutely swatted out of there by Donovan Klingon, who came over on the help side. And now here comes Avdija, has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his left off a couple of screens, driving it down, throws the lob over to Klingon, who throws down a two-handed slam. McBride coming to his right, has it on the right wing. Sharp switches onto him. They throw it down low to Anunoby. Anunoby over to Bridges. Bridges in the paint, puts up the little jumper, gets it to go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful ball movement, beautiful player movement. Justice's dad said Hart is hilarious. He's just having a good time, man. You love to see it. You love to see how loose this team is. Sharp driving along the baseline, pump fakes, kicks it over to Kamara, right through his hands. McBride another steal. Towns picks it up. Home run pass. Anunoby gets a two-handed slam, nice and easy. And again, defense leading the offense. This is how you're going to build the lead. The Knicks have been incapable so far of building more than a two-possession lead this game so far. The Blazers are doing a great job of hanging in and answering every punch that the Knicks have thrown. But here we go. Sharp driving it down, kicks it out. Kamara, another right corner three at the buzzer. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Avdija just beats McBride to it. He puts up the layup, can't get it to go. Ball knocked out by Bridges. Sharp able to grab it. He pump fakes, going right at Towns. Can't get it to go. A ton of contact. And Towns is really hurt. Towns is really hurt. Hit the floor hard as Shaedon Sharp came in with some bad intentions, but he came in elbows high. Made contact with Towns' face. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Elbow right into the jaw. He should be all right. Should be all right. Elbow to the jaw is probably best case scenario. You don't want elbow to the eye. You don't want elbow to the nose. You don't want elbow to the mouth. Elbow to the jaw is not bad. Elbow to the jaw is not bad in terms of places on your face you could be elbowed in. You obviously don't want to be elbowed anywhere in your face, but if it had to be somewhere, I'd probably pick the jaw, right? Mouth, you're breaking teeth. You're busting lips. All of that. Nose, you could obviously break your nose. Eye, you could break your orbital socket. Karl-Anthony Towns went straight up. I don't know what the foul call was. Did they call it on Towns? Did they call the offensive foul on Sharp? I don't know, but the refs are going to look at it now. Todd Clark, sharp elbow. Sharp elbow, you say? Sharp elbow. Nice one. Todd Clark said, sharp elbow from Shaden Sharp. I like it. Just as his dad said, finally some fast breaks. It's what defense does, man. It's what defense does. Defense gets you out and running. Common offensive foul. It is an offensive foul on Sharp. Ball will be going back to the Knicks. Towns also looked perfectly fine. Like I said, jaw, best place to get elbowed in, if in a basketball game. Robin said, please beat the Warriors Saturday. I'm tired of the blah, blah, great ball of them. It's annoying. I mean, it's going to be difficult. Without JB, it's going to be difficult. But, I mean, the way the Knicks have been playing, confident, ready to go. Josh Hart firing threes finally. So, they'll have their chances, obviously. McBride bringing it down. 57-54. Another great defensive stance from the Knicks there. Towns, perfect vertical defense on that possession. Josh Hart, a beautiful bounce pass down low. And Anunoby being a big man, being a power forward. Y'all said he wasn't a power forward. He said, watch my post game. Let me seal real quick. Hit me with a bounce pass right here. Easy two-handed slam for OG. Abdia driving it to his right. Up top to Simons. Simons being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his right. Anunoby switches on to him. A pull-up three over Anunoby. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound. Here we go. We're off and running. Kamara's going to pick him up, so now we got to slow down. Hit ahead to Anunoby. He's got Simons on him. They show a double team. Out to Josh Hart. They swing it over to Towns. Extra pass. Bridges along the baseline. He pump fakes. Euro stepping. Takes the contact. Flips it up. Banks it in. And no foul call. Where's my blocking foul? Mikal Bridges, give me the and one. Got the bucket to go anyway. I got the bucket to go anyway because I'm the guy right now. Simons driving it down in the paint. Kicks it out to Kamara. Jab step. Driving to his right. All the way to the basket. Righty layup. Gets it to go. Good Gortat screen from Donovan Clingan. But Towns, you got to get around there, protect that basket, big dog. Got to protect that basket. That's your job. They get it down low to Anunoby, being guarded by Kamara. This is not the matchup you should be attacking. Anunoby's just going to fire right over the top of him and gets it to go. Never mind. OG Anunoby said, watch this, though. He said, perimeter defender who? He said, break out the perimeter defender who? Watch me splash that thing right between your eyes. And a foul on the floor. Knicks foul the Blazers ball handler. Russell Field said, loving the flow. This game does got a good flow to it. Definitely. Both teams going back and forth. Some good basketball to get it out to Henderson. Henderson's going to have to pull it back out. The Anunoby switches on to him. He's going to look to dance. Behind the back, coming to his right. In the paint, puts up a floater. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Henderson had it. Lost it. Knocked out of bounds by Clingan. No, knocked out of bounds by Anunoby. It's going to remain with the Blazers. And we're going to have a timeout here. Guys got to catch their breath. It's been a pretty fast-paced, but slow-paced start to the second half here, weirdly. When we're playing fast. We've had some breaks here and there with some replays, some timeouts. Get a timeout here. Susan reminded people to hit the like button. If you're in the stream right now and you haven't hit the like button, please go ahead. Hit that thumbs up button. It is by far the best way to support the show. The best way to support the channel. It is the best way to help grow the channel, spread it out to more people. The more people we have in the stream, the more people we have in the chat, and the more people we have in the chat, the more fun we tend to have. So I very much appreciate y'all very, very much here tonight. Yet another successful stream on a late night edition. And yet y'all keep showing up. I very much appreciate y'all's dedication to this team and to this channel. Gigi said, Cat and B, JB, OG, KD, guaranteed champs. Hey, brother, just boot up 2K, Chichi. Just boot up 2K, big dog. That is a crazy lineup. That lineup would go crazy, Chi-Chi, but you just gonna have to boot up 2K in order to see it. Kinahara, what's up, Kinahara? Make sure my timer's synced up real quick. Got 6:50 to go. Run it down. Another 20 seconds. Kinahara said, I didn't do any b-ball bets tonight. So you get to just enjoy the game, brother. Just sit back and relax and enjoy the game. Kwame Robinson, what's up, Kwame? Knicks with a 9-point lead, trying to build up their first double-digit lead of the game. First double-digit lead of the game is on its way. It's loading. We're almost there. Ken Hart said, too tired? I feel you, brother. I feel you. I feel you. Definitely been tired the last couple of days. These late games start to get to you. They start to get to you. Wake up late. Wake up early. Go to bed late. Even though you're taking them naps, they start to get to you. Kamara gets it into Klingon. Klingon hands it off to Sharp. Sharp is going to step back, pump fake. It wasn't on balance. Can't get it off. And then they call a foul on Bridges, getting two hands out on Abdia as the ball handler out on the perimeter. David said, I could maybe see Giannis next year or Zion. That's about it. I don't know. That takes huge commitments, and I just don't think that this team is gonna be able to do that with the cap restrictions that they have. Abdia driving it down, draws the foul on Bridges. Another foul on McHale. Is going to send him to the foul line this time for his first free throws of the game, and Bridges is very upset. You don't see Bridges upset that often. You don't see Bridges upset that often. He's got 4 fouls tonight. Bridges, known as a guy who doesn't commit a ton of fouls. Got a lot of fouls tonight. I kind of like it. Shows a level of physicality that we just haven't seen from Mikal Bridges this season. Shows a level of physicality we just haven't seen. Todd Clark said Bridges trying to get some rest. Or he's playing 4D chess like you said, Todd. He's playing 4D chess. He said, Tibbs, you got to take me out now. I got 4 fouls, big dog. Abdia misses a free throw, but Tamari Kamara grabs an offensive rebound. And now Abdia, Euro stepping down the lane, and he draws a foul on Shamit. Kay Hayes said Bridges fouling all over the place tonight. Yeah, I kind of like it, though. Abdia knocks down the first one. He did split the free throws before as well, so it's 58-64 now. I kind of like it. I don't like that he has 4 fouls, and now we have to deal with that, but I kind of like it in the sense, as he misses the second one, Shamit able to grab the rebound. I kind of like it in the sense that it just means you're playing very physical. Now, I wish he was a little bit more disciplined, but fouling tends to mean you're playing a physical brand of basketball, right? And we haven't seen that level of physicality from him at all this season, whether it was offensively or defensively. McBride, a dribble pull of 3, off of Josh Hart handoff, can't get it to go. Sharp with the rebound, and now he's bringing it down. Hit ahead to Abdia, head down, kicks it out to Kamara in the right corner, and he can't hold on to a bad pass from Abdia. Ball going to go back to the Knicks. Some sloppy play from the Blazers. Should allow the Knicks to start building a lead here. They are a young team. They are going to try and play fast. They are going to make some sloppy turnovers and make some sloppy plays overall, but Knicks got to be smart and be able to take advantage of it. Inside to Josh Hart, kicks it out to Shamit. Shamit along the baseline, goes up. A lot of contact, no foul call. Fight for the rebound. Can't get to it. Out of bounds. And the Knicks will get the ball back. Just under 6 minutes to go. A ton of contact. Let's see the Shamit drive again. He attacked Klingon there. McBride throws it into Josh Hart. Josh Hart's going to attack Klingon. Fall-away jumper in the paint. High arcing, can't get it to go. Towns an offensive rebound, but a foul on Kamara. Foul on the floor. Kevin said, Golden State game when? The Golden State game is, we got 2 days off, is on Saturday. Saturday game. Gigi said, why do they keep shooting with the ball with Cat first? Knicks better stop the nonsense. Bridges driving it down, leaves it off for Towns. Towns in the paint, draws the foul. Can't get the shot to go, but he's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. And Josh Hart, the troll, prays his hand to the sky, thanking the basketball gods that the Knicks finally got a foul call on that play. Towns is at the foul line for 2 free throws. Gigi said, why do they keep shooting with the ball going to Cat first? Knicks better stop the nonsense. I don't know what you mean by that, Gigi. I don't know what you mean. Susan said, Mikhail Invisible Bridges has been listening to Sheffy and the Sheffy crew. Yeah, we've been getting on him lately, as all Knicks fans have. And he has been coming through. He has been coming, but we've talked about, like, we know he could do a lot more. We just need to put the ball in his hands and trust him to do those things. And the Knicks, with Jalen Brunson in the lineup, we're just not trusting them. Same with Anunoby. When you put the ball in these players' hands, good stuff is going to happen. They're good players. They're good players. Towns knocked down both free throws. Henderson has it up top, gets it over to Reith. Reith hands it off to Henderson. Driving to his left, he lost it. Reith able to pick it up, though. Kicks it out to Sharp. Sharp driving to his left off the screen. Steps back, leaves it off. Reith up top, straightaway 3. Rattles it in. He can knock down that 3-point shot. Josh Hart on the right wing. He's going to pump fake out of the 3 and then walks with it. This is what happens, Josh. This is what happens. You pump fake out of an open right wing 3 and then you turn it over. DC Love said Boston has to break up their team soon. Salary cap? Probably. That is what the second apron is all about. Making sure that you don't get a dominant team for 8-9 years anymore. Trying to keep the league as balanced as possible. Reith has it up top, hands it off to Abdia. Abdia swings through to his right, driving it down against Robinson. Scoop lay with the left hand, gets it to go as he blew by Josh Hart and then got past Mitchell Robinson with a goofy-legged Euro step, and he got the lefty layup to go. Shamit along the baseline, tries to go to the reverse. A lot of contact, no foul call. Bad decision from Shamit there. Inside pass to Henderson, goes up with the lefty layup, gets it to go. And just like that, it's back to a 1-point game, 66-65. Ah, man. Kay Hazy said, Josh, stop shooting. Got to take them open threes, Josh. Just take the open 3. That's what happens. He pump faked out of an open 3, got into the lane, and traveled with it. We don't need that. We don't need that at all. I'd rather you take the 3. Even if you missed it, I'd rather you just take the 3. Kane Harris and Mitch apparently forgot traveling was legal now. True. You got to get that timing right. Kane Hart. You know, like you've been playing ethical basketball out there in practice. The official, your rehab crew and the assistant coaches and your training personnel, they've been legally moving properly around the court with the ball, and that's what you've been defending. You know. Now you get into the NBA, and all of a sudden, dude's taking 3-4 steps. You're like, oh snap! I forgot they were allowed to do that. I forgot that was a thing. Gigi said, it has been 2 weeks and I still don't see Mitch saving us. Hey, man. I don't know who told you Mitch was going to save us. But he's definitely been helping. They've definitely been significantly better defensively with Mitchell Robinson out there. I'll tell you that. Justice's dad said Sims knew he was going to a team that had a suspension coming. I don't know if they knew that. I don't know if they knew that. But, you know. Bobby Portis Insurance is or Brooke Lopez, who's not the healthiest of dudes, not the youngest of dudes. You know, Brooke Lopez, big man insurance was definitely something that they could have used, for sure. MBN said, I'm not worried. Knicks will win tonight. I mean, it's just going to be a hard-fought game to the end. Hopefully they'll pull it out at the end. I'm not all that worried about it either. But this Blazers team is no joke, man. Absolutely no joke of a team. Hold on, let me blow my nose. There we go. K. Hazy said, second in defense since Mitch has been back on restricted minutes. Yeah, I mean, imagine him playing 25 to 30 minutes a night. Guys playing goddamn 12 minutes a night, 12 to 15 minutes a night. McBride bringing it down. McBride has it up top, being guarded by Henderson. Gets it over to Bridges. Bridges being guarded by Kamara. Gets it over to Shamet. Shamet hands it off to Bridges. And a moving screen on Shamet. All right, not some not good second half minutes from Shamet here. Some bad shot selection. A turnover here. Come on, dog. Come on, man. Keen Hart said, what is this suspension stuff? Bobby Portis got suspended for 25 games for testing positive for a banned substance. Avdia has it up top. Gets it over to Reith. Reith being guarded by Robinson. Hands it off to Kamara. Kamara hands it off to Avdia. A lot of weaving here from the Blazers. Avdia steps back for a three. Can't get it to go. Kamara an offensive rebound, and he lays it up and in. Just moving Bridges out of the way and laying it up and in over Mitchell Robinson. You got to get to that, Big Mitch. You got to get to that. McBride has it up top. Coming to his right, dancing around a Robinson screen. Now coming back to his left. Step back at the foul line. Swings through, flips it up with the right hand. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Knocked out of bounds. It's going back to the Blazers. And the Blazers have been picking up their play here in the second half of this third quarter. Felt like the Knicks, they built them a 9-point lead. And the Blazers have stormed all the way back. They got a 1-point lead here. Anunoby going back to the scores table. He's getting ready to check in. They get it over to Sharp. Sharp coming to it right off the Reith screen. He's snaking it back to his left hand. Pump fake. Fall away foul line jumper. Can't get it to go. Good box out from McBride on Reith. Josh Hart with the rebound, and he gets fouled by Kamara. Todd Clark said, Knicks letting Blazers back in. Be careful. No JB, who's the closer. You would suspect Towns, a combination of Towns, Bridges, and Anunoby. But, I mean, you have no specific go-to guy. I mean, they're going to put the ball in Towns' hands and play off of him, but, you know, he's no Jalen Brunson, I'll tell you that. Carl said, instead of that annoying second apron, just expand the league to add parity. I mean, you needed a way to break up superpower teams. That is the crux of the issue. As Anunoby checks right back in, knocks down a left wing three off some beautiful ball movement from the Knicks. You needed a way to break up super teams. That's how you have parity. They also need to add 2 more teams in expansion, as Chris Murray loses it out of bounds. Ball going back to the Knicks off some great defense from Deuce McBride. Here we go. Chris Rowe, what's up, Chris? Josh Hart has it up top. Swing through to his left. Gets a down low to Anunoby being guarded by Sharp in the post. They bring a double team back out to Josh Hart. Now over to Shamet. He pump fakes, fall away jumper in the paint. Knocks it down. There you go, Shamet. That's what I want to see from you. Knocking down threes, knocking down little middies like that as a release valve. I like it. Shaden Sharp dancing with it. Tries to get it up top to Avdia. Anunoby jumps the passing lane. Avdia able to recover it, though. Swings it over to Sharp. Extra pass. Henderson left corner 3. Knocks it down. What should have been a turnover. As McBride rushing it down, dribbles it into a crowd. Deuce, relax, brother. Relax, Deuce. Now Scoot Henderson driving it the other way, blows past the defense and throws it down with 2 hands. Just like that, a 5-point swing off of Scoot Henderson alone gives the Blazers, again, a 1-point lead. Josh Hart bringing it down. Josh Hart has it up top. Get the ball out of his hands. We are just standing around. This is where you need Jalen Brunson out there. We are just standing around doing a whole lot of nothing. The ball is loose. Avdia dives on it, stakes it away from Josh Hart. Scoot Henderson down the lane, flips it up at the basket, can't get it to go. Reith with the rebound, loses it. Scoot tries to save it. Josh Hart picks it up. Home run past Anunoby standing on the court, cherry picking, but we'll take it. Anunoby was down there cherry picking, but we'll take it. A wild sequence, ends up with 2 points for the Knicks. Shaedon Sharpe bringing it down. Has it up top, being guarded by McBride. Coming to his right off the read screen. Pulls it behind his back. Now stepping back out to the three-point line as Robinson switches onto him. Sharpe, step back, straight away three over Robinson. Splashes in nothing but net. Robinson gave him too much space. You know, Robinson not comfortable out there on the perimeter guarding guards like that. McBride bringing it down. 2-point lead for the Blazers. 1 minute to go. McBride coming to his left off a Robinson screen. Wide open pull-up three for Deuce. You got to knock that down, and he does. You had to knock it down, and Deuce McBride comes through. Sharpe bringing it down. Has it up top, being guarded by McBride. Shaedon Sharpe loses his handle. Gets it over to Reith. Now back to Sharpe, driving to his right. Draws the foul. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. And I think the Knicks and Deuce McBride are upset. Saying that it's similar contact down on the other end. Don't call that little tick-tack blocking foul there if you're not going to call it on the other end. But the Blazers are definitely the team bringing the intensity, bringing the physicality here tonight. And the Knicks have to match it. Carl said, great screen, Mitch. Absolutely. Forgot to give the shout out to Mitchell Robinson, who set a phenomenal screen to free up Deuce McBride on the left wing there, coming down the lane. Sharpe knocks down the first one. Keenan Hart said, AP is the negative pole and Susan is the positive pole. Yeah, and then all of us are in the middle there, right? It's a spectrum. It's a spectrum. The spectrum is Susan and AP, and then everybody else fills the middle. But you need them. You need them. You need to know where everything stands, you know? You need to have the positive side, and you need to have the negative side. And then you need to be able to find the in-between there, right? The truth will always lie in between, somewhere in between there. Sharpe knocks down both free throws. McBride bringing it down against Henderson. McBride coming to his right. Leaves it off for Towns. Towns, inside pass to Josh Hart. Pump fakes, gets fouled. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Beautiful pass from Towns. Great catch from Josh Hart. Good cut, too. Good cut, too. Caught Duop Reith sleeping. Vertify said, I like winning by 2. You could cut the last 2 parts out of it, Vertify. I like winning. If it's by 2, if it's by 9, if it's by 20, if it's by 25, 35, just give me the win. Just give me the win. Let me walk out of here with a win. Josh Hart knocked down his first free throw. He's got one more coming. Josh Hart misses the second one. He does tie it up at 77. 27 seconds to go. Sharpe has it up top. He's going to wind it down as much as he can. There's about a 5-second difference between game clock and shot clock. Sharpe coming to his left off a Reith screen. Leaves it off. Do up Reith, a straightaway 3. Mitchell Robinson, great contest. Reith can't knock it down. Knicks grab the rebound. 5 seconds to go. Josh Hart shot out of a cannon, driving it down. Has it up top. Steps back, a straightaway 3 at the buzzer. Comes up short. And that will be the end of the third quarter, tied at 77. Here we go. Carl said, has Cat hit any threes tonight? Absolutely not, Carl. He is 0 for 2. He missed the 2 threes early in the first quarter, and we have not seen him take one since. Got to get him going from the perimeter as well. Gigi said, we're doomed when, for the past 2 weeks, Scrub Hart seems to be the one taking the last shot all the time. I mean, Josh Hart is always the guy who takes the shot at the end of quarters. Come on, dog. What are you talking about? Josh Hart all season long has been the guy taking the shot at the end of the quarter. Him and McHale. They absolutely love taking end of quarter buzzer beating shots. That has been a trend all season. I don't know what you're talking about last 2 weeks. I don't know where you've been the other 20 weeks of the season, but AP said, well, we know Cat is not a franchise player. He's a number 2. Oh, we've always known that, AP. We've always known that. 100%, have always 100%, never in doubt have known that. Never once did I ever in a million years think that Karl-Anthony Towns could ever possibly even sniff being a number 1 option. Never in my life. which is why when people came in earlier in the season and were like, yeah, Karl-Anthony Towns our best player. I was like, huh? Did you guys go blind? Did you guys go blind and deaf? Have you not been listening? Yeah, he's scored a lot of points. Shout out to him. Grabbing a lot of rebounds. Hell yeah. That man can't guard a traffic cone. You know? That man, if you put a small on him and have the big on the weak side, that man got no post game. If you're not setting screens for him and he's running off the screens, he got no three-point shooting. You know, like a lot has to be made for Karl-Anthony Towns, and when he gets it and things are made for him, ooh, boy, is he talented putting that ball in that basket. But when you need him most, like we need you to create shots and we'll play off of you, it's real tough, man. It's real tough. Sir Rye Vlogs, what's up, Sir Rye? Could you shout out my channel, Sir Rye Vlogs? I don't know what you do in your channel, so I don't feel very comfortable shouting it out, but if anybody wants to go check out Sir Rye, I guess go check him out. I don't know what he does. I assume vlogs. I assume Sir Rye does vlogs, but y'all can check it out for yourselves. Kinahara said Cat over Carmelo. Never in a million years, Kinahara. Carmelo was playing alongside, come on, man. Carmelo was playing alongside Andrea Bargnani, and y'all wanted him to drag them to a playoff series, to wins. Like, come on, man. My second best player is supposed to be Andrea Bargnani? Come on, man. Karl-Anthony Towns playing along Jalen Brunson, and he can't guard a traffic cone? Come on, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? Y'all forget so easily. Bridges, cross the paint, puts up the jumper, rattles it in, and he toilet bowls it down to start the fourth quarter. Mikal Bridges, we got to look for you to take over, big dog. We got to look for you to to come through. Henderson has it up top, coming to his right, being guarded by Bridges. Throws it out to Simons. Simons on the left wing, being chased by Anunoby along the baseline, gets caught in the air, and the ball was knocked loose by Shamet, Robinson, and Anunoby. Tipped it, but the ball found its way right into the hands of Klingon standing under the basket by himself, and he lays it up and in. Some serendipity there for the Blazers. Should have been a steal for the Knicks. Campaign gets it over to Bridges. The Knicks with Campaign Bridges as Campaign shot out of a cannon, driving it down. Can't get the layup to go. Robinson grabbed the offensive rebound, but he can't dunk it down. He doesn't have the vertical pop anymore. They swing it up top to Henderson. Henderson a straightaway three in transition. He knocks it down. Ah, man. Campaign bringing it down. The Knicks with Campaign, Shamet, Anunoby, Bridges, and Robinson. An eclectic group of Knicks out there. Campaign snaking it back to his left hand off a Robinson screen. Down low to Robinson in the high post. Fakes the hand off the Bridges. Tries to get it out the Bridges and turns it over right into the hands of Chris Murray. Come on, Mitch. Turning it over too much. Chris Murray crosses over under the basket. Loses it. Shamet picks it up. Hit ahead to Anunoby. Anunoby with Henderson to beat. He couldn't pick it up. Grabs it. Goes up. And he gets to foul Henderson. Anunoby able to get that ball. Able to recover the ball. And toss it up at the basket all in one motion. And he draws the foul, and Henderson's going to send him to the foul line for 2 free throws. Chris Murray has been absolutely horrendous tonight, by the way. Every time he touches the ball, he's turning it over or committing a foul or something like that. Something. Kinhara said, yeah, but whose fault it was that we had no players when Carmelo got here? Carmelo, that too? Come on, dog. That's Phil Jackson. That was Phil Jackson. Come on, man. You think it's players' fault that the team building was horrendous? That was all Phil Jackson, how bad he was. Anunoby splits the free throws, makes the first, misses the second. Henderson shot out of the cannon, coming the other way, out to Chris Murray. Can't get the shot to go. Bridges comes in for the rebound. Here comes Campaign. Has it up top, driving to his right against Jabari Walker. Scoop layup with the right hand, gets it to go. Campaign finally got one to go. He's been attacking Donovan Klingon off the bounce all night long, hasn't got one to go. This time attacked Jabari Walker and got the scoop layup with the right hand, the offhand to go for Campaign. Henderson has it up top against Shamet. Dancing with it. Gets it out to Klingon. Klingon being guarded by Robinson. Robinson playing up high against Klingon. Now hands it off to Simons, coming to his left off the Klingon screen. Steps back, baseline jumper. Anunoby comes over to help contest. Ball is loose. Robinson saves it over to Anunoby. There you go, Mitch. There you go. Anunoby shot out of a cannon, coming down. Euro steps down the lane, kicks it out to Shaman. Shaman driving to his right, up top the paint, swings it over to Bridges. Extra pass to Anunoby. Catches, swings through to his right along the baseline. Spins back to his left hand, shoves it over to Robinson. Robinson, lefty layup, can't get it to go. And a foul on Klingon. A weak, soft foul on Klingon, but we'll take it. It's going to send Big Mitch to the foul line, Big Mitch. I know you've been working on your free throws, Big Mitch. Knock down these free throws, buddy. Hart said it was Carmelo. He insisted he be traded instead of signing as a free agent. And you are deluded one here. The coach was D'Antoni at the time, not Phil Jackson. Carmelo sucked, big dog. The team was damn good when Carmelo got here. 54 wins in his second season with the Knicks. And then Phil Jackson took over. And then it was all downhill from there as Mitch misses the first free throw. So I don't know what you're talking about. Team was perfectly fine when Carmelo first came over. Team was perfectly fine. They were on their way to building a good team. And then absolute, complete garbage mismanagement happened. So I don't know where you were those first 2 years when Melo was here, Hart, but you wasn't watching the Knicks because they was damn good and damn fun and damn exciting. Hart said 54 wins was Amari Stoudemire. Was that before or after he's played like 20 games that season? 54 wins was Carmelo Anthony, brother. Mitchell Robinson knocks down the first one. Thank you, Big Mitch. We'll take one. We'll take one from Mitch. You know he's a 54% free throw shooter. You know he's about a 50% free throw shooter. Scoot Henderson has it up top, gets it over to Klingon. Klingon hands it off to Henderson. Driving to his left, Robinson there to protect. Henderson hesitates, pulls it back out, driving to his right, going under the basket, reverse layup, gets it to go. Beautiful move from Scoot Henderson. Mitch unable to keep up. You got to keep up, Big Mitch. He's looking a little tired out there. The most minutes he's played all season long. They get it over to Towns. Towns hands it back to Bridges. Bridges driving to his left. Has it in the post against Simons. Backing him down. Kicks it out to Payne. Extra pass to Anunoby. Swings through to his right. Driving it down. Goes up. Reverse layup from OG. Gets it up on the rim. Can't get it to stay. Robinson an offensive rebound. Robinson kicks it out to Campaign. Good decision from Robinson. Campaign dancing around the Robinson screen. Coming to his right. Puts up the floater. Gets it to go. Campaign. Big shot here in the fourth quarter. Nice floater. Nice floater. Knicks back up by one. The lead changes. This game has gone back and forth, man. This is huge. This is huge. Scoot Henderson has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his left off the Klingon screen. Kicks it out to Klingon. Klingon fakes the handoff. Has it up top. Robinson comes out to contest. Very good. He's got nobody to get it to. Great out defense from the Knicks. Gets it over to Simon. Simon steps back, a deep three over Anunoby. Great contest. And he knocked it down anyway. Of course he knocked it down anyway. He couldn't hit anything all night. And he knocks that deep three. Like a 35-footer over the outstretched contest of OG Anunoby. Got it to go anyway. Nothing but net. Anunoby trying to bully ball his way down low. Kicks out to Towns. Towns pump fakes. Driving to his left. Blows past the defense. Scoop layup with the right hand. Gets the scoop layup to go. Jabari Walker is down holding his face. He got hit off the offhand from Karl-Anthony Towns. And he's still hurting. He's not even up. Blazers got to call a timeout, an injury timeout here. Ray said Tibbs won't be here next year. I know this. We'll see, man. We'll see. This front office loves Tibbs. They love Tibbs. Incidental contact from Towns on Jabari Walker. He's blown past him, and he's sashaying down the lane. Hit him with the high elbow. Man, we've seen some high elbows tonight. This time, Towns caught Jabari Walker with one. No foul call, man. So that's a tough shot to take from Walker. DVR 50-50. What's up, DVR? That Roy Hibbert block on Melo in the playoffs ripped the team's heart out. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Sent them in a downspin. Yet again. Let the basketball gods hear your prayers. We're praying for the firing of Tom Thibodeau now. We'll see, man. We'll see. You can't fire a coach without having a plan. That's what bad organizations do. So if they do end up firing Tibbs, I hope they have a plan on who the successor is going to be. Hart said Simons is a sneaky good player. He shouldn't be sneaky. I think everybody should know. They should absolutely know Simons is a damn good player. He's been a good player for a couple of years now. He didn't come out of nowhere this season. So I hope teams do know. And Jabari is okay too. I got to shout out Portland. They're better than many people realize. Yeah, man, they had a stretch where they won 11 of 12 games. Like, that is not nothing. Portland is good. Portland is really good. I 100%, I'm not going to lie, 100% expected this team to lose tonight. If only because I didn't think it was going to be a blowout or anything, but I was like, man, this team is the way Portland plays is really going to take it right to the Knicks, and it's going to be really difficult for them to match them. And that's mostly been the case. Without Jalen Brunson, the Knicks don't have a lot to go to specifically, but oof. It's been a tough fight, man. It's been a damn good basketball game. Just as his dad said, that was some Dame Lillard stuff over OG. Yeah, man, he's learned a lot from Dame Lillard. He's learned a lot. AB said that's right, should have been Johnny Bryant. It still might be Johnny Bryant. Just because he went and took the associate head coaching job at Cleveland does not mean that if the Knicks ended up moving on from Tom Thibodeau that they can't call Johnny Bryant up and be like, hey, head coaching spot's available, come interview. Could absolutely 100% happen. Carl said, move Tibbs to the front office and bring in a young coach with fresh eyes, i.e. Johnny Bryant. I'm right there with you, Carl. We right here, big dog. We right here. I'm with everybody else who's been asking for Johnny Bryant the past couple of years. I'm right with you. You need a young coach in this league. Look around the league. Look at all the young coaches being brought up now from assistant coaching ranks. Scoot Henderson down the lane, puts up the floater, gets a nice friendly bounce as he gets to the drop down. It's time to move on from 67-year-old Tom Thibodeau. But that's end of the year stuff. We're not firing Tom Thibodeau now or anytime soon. It's end of the year stuff where we could talk about it and evaluate his season then. We'll see how the playoffs go. Campaign gets it over to Bridges. Bridges has it on the left wing being guarded by Simons. Coming to his left off the Josh Hart screens. In the mid-range, pull-up jumper over Klingon. Can't get it to go off the back of the rim. Townsend off in the rebound. Kicks it out Anunoby. No hesitation. Three. Oh, OG, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. OG Anunoby, a right wing three off the offensive Karl-Anthony Towns rebound. Henderson has it up top, dancing with it. 90-89. About the halfway point is coming up. The halfway point's coming up. 6:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. Anunoby guarding Simons up top. They throw it down low to Avdia. They kick it out to Henderson, who pump fakes. Euro stepping down the lane, scoop blade with the right hand. Gets blocked by Anunoby. Ball is loose. And a shot clock violation. OG Anunoby, baby. Y'all said who we going to? We're going to OG. OG is coming in clutch here tonight. 6:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Knicks with a 1-point lead. Ray said it keeps on subscribing me. I don't know why. I don't know, baby dog. You're just going to have to keep hitting it time and time again. I appreciate you, though, Ray. I appreciate you. YouTube is real finicky sometimes. Campaign gets it over to Bridges, coming to his left. Going under the basket, kicks it out Anunoby. Pump fakes, driving to his right, putting his head down, shoves it over to Hart. Hart, a lefty layup. Through the contact, baby. Give me the and one. Refs they gotta start blowing the whistles for Josh. And a delay of game warning against the Knicks. Josh Hart still talking to the refs, saying, you gotta give me those fouls, man. They're all hanging all over me. Converted the layup anyway, a 3-point lead for the Knicks. 6 minutes to go. Halfway through this fourth quarter, Knicks with a 3-point lead. Shane Sharp, a pull-up three straight away. Can't get it to go. Towns rips down a big, strong rebound. Here comes Josh Hart. Here we go, Knicks. You got to lock in. Got to lock in here in the fourth quarter. Pull this one out. We need it. They get it over to OG in the right corner, being guarded by Sharp. OG, jab step, swings through to his right along the baseline. Trying to force his way down, and they call him out of bounds. Come on, OG. You're forcing it. You forced that one, OG. Ray said no coach could be worse. A coach could absolutely be worse, Ray. Did you see Monty Williams with Detroit last year? Did you live through the David Fizdale era? Absolutely could 1,000% be worse than Tibbs. Tibbs is a very good coach. Avdia Euro steps down the lane, scoop blade with the right hand, can't get it to go, but they call the foul on Towns. Ray, appreciate you, Ray. Avdia is going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. AP said, what's the time? 5:45 to go here in the fourth quarter. Past the halfway point. About 5:30. Closer to 5:30. Bring the timer down. Let's sync it up. 3-point game. 92-89. Avdia at the foul line for 2 free throws. Knocks in the first one. Gigi said, take that for data. Yeah, man. I remember when they hired him, I played that post-game presser he had with the Grizzlies on repeat. And I was like, yeah, we got a good one. We finally got a good coach in the building. And he turned out to be terrible. Avdia misses the second one. Why? Because we love when our opponents misses free throws. Time and time again. They swing it up top to Josh Hart. Josh Hart being guarded by Klingon. Josh Hart trying to get it down low to Towns. Now they get it over to Towns. Has it in the right post, right wing. being guarded by Abdia. Hits Josh Hart down low, lefty layup, blows it, but gets his own offensive rebound, goes up with the righty layup, gets it to go over sharp. He's just trying to pad the stats. That's why he missed the first one. He's just trying to pad the stats. Donovan Clingan is terrible at playing help side defense as Henderson driving it down and loses it, but they call the foul on Bridges, and Bridges is incensed. That's his 5th foul tonight. Hart said, Bridges complaining again. I like it. I need more from Mikal Bridges. I need him to be more animated. I need more emotion out of him. This is the most emotion we've had from Mikal Bridges all season. As Scoot Henderson misses a free throw. Y'all, I absolutely adore when our opponents misses free throws. I am in love when our opponents misses free throws. I love it. I love it. 5 minutes to go, AP. 5 minutes to go. Henderson does knock down the second one, splits the free throws. Cam Payne is going to bring it down. We got Cam Payne in the game for Bridges here. Oh, no, Bridges remains in. Cam Payne is in for McBride. Interesting. Cam Payne has it up top. Swings it over to Josh Hart. Throws the lob down low to Anunoby. Can't get the dunk to go down. A beautiful lob pass from Josh Hart. An audacious lob pass over the outstretched hands of Clingan. Throws it over the top to Anunoby. Anunoby can't get it down. He gets fouled by Scoot Henderson. So it's going to send Anunoby to the foul line for 2 free throws. Hart said, who was coaching Cleveland last year? I wasn't impressed with him. JB Bickerstaff. And JB Bickerstaff is now coaching the Detroit Pistons. Are you impressed with him yet? JB Bickerstaff, pretty similar to Tom Thibodeau. Floor raiser, but not necessarily a ceiling raiser. He can get you playing some good basketball, but Anunoby split some free throws. Come on, OJ. We needed both of them. Under 5 to go. Henderson has it up top, coming to his right, attacking. Going past the defense, has it down low. Knocked out of Clingan's hands, out of bounds. It's going to remain with the Blazers. Hart said, interesting. Yes, I do like what's going on in Detroit. Yeah, he's similar to Tibbs. He's a floor raiser. He's going to get you playing some really good, competent basketball. But I don't know if he's the coach to take you over to the next step to being a championship contending team. You know? So we'll see how it goes in Detroit long term with JB Bickerstaff. But, you know, sometimes it's just the right team. GG said, how about Luke Walton? Nah, man, I'm good. I think I'm good on Luke Walton. I'm good on Luke Walton. You know, he went to the Kings, and it really didn't work out with the Kings. You know, and I know the Kings can be a pretty poorly run organization overall, but, you know, I'm good. I think there's better options out there than Luke Walton. Not a terrible name to bring up, but I'm good on him. Rob said Tibbs' future depends on how far we go in the playoffs. I think it depends on how well they play in the playoffs, because realistically, you're going to meet the Boston Celtics in the second round. If you get embarrassed in the second round, it's a 4 or 5 game series. Yeah, I could see this organization being like, hey, Tibbs, the hell was going on? You weren't even competitive with the Celtics this year. Like, dude, we assembled a team to go against the Celtics, and you weren't even competitive against them? Like, you couldn't come up with a game plan to even be competitive with, like, maybe you didn't have to beat them. Okay, we could live with you not beating them necessarily, but not being competitive with them at all is like a non-starter. So if that happens in the playoffs, yeah, I could definitely see them having a meeting about that. But if it's a competitive 6-7 game series and Boston ekes it out at the end against the Knicks and they put up a tough fight against a team that just won a championship and is the championship favorites again this year, yeah, I think he makes a case there to stick around as the head coach, because 1, this front office loves Tom Thibodeau, and 2, losing to the Boston Celtics, even though it's in the second round, is not something to be upset about, you know? Yak said, sloppy but good game. Absolutely. I agree with you, Yak. Some sloppy basketball all around. The Blazers absolutely muck everything up, They make it super physical. That's how they're going to play. But the Knicks have hung in there, as well as the Blazers, obviously. But AP said Leon could have had hired Udoka, but went with Tibbs. Yeah, he loves Tibbs. He loves Tibbs. The Knicks used their challenge. Rudy said, how about Monty Williams? Come on, man. The Knicks did win the challenge. Josh Hart has it up top, gets it over to Towns. Back to Josh Hart. Quick catch and fire from three. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Scoot Henderson grabs it. Henderson bringing it down, hits it over to Avdija, who rushes it down for a righty layup. Nobody even guarding him. Nobody under the basket to protect the paint. Come on, man. Deuce McBride bringing it down. It's a 2-point game, 1-possession game. Little over 4 minutes to go. McBride has it on the left wing. Knicks with their 5 starters out there yet again. Going with the closing unit. Towns has it along the right baseline, uses his dribble, gets it down low to Josh Hart. Pump fake, leans in, puts up the floater, can't get it to go. Ton of contact. No foul call. Josh Hart very upset. Here comes Avdija bringing it down 1-on-1 against Bridges. Euro step coming to his right. In and out dribble coming to his right. Now has it in the post, leans in, kicks it out up top to Kamara. Kamara back to Avdija. Avdija being guarded by Bridges. Puts up the straightaway 3 over. Gets it to go. Avdija, my goodness. My goodness, Avdija, he is not a three-point shooter, and he's getting it going tonight, and he's upset. He's saying he landed on Bridges' foot. He didn't have space to come down. Keen Hardison, I'm a pretty big Avdija fan. I always liked him when he was in Washington. I definitely always liked him when he was in Washington. I thought he was going to be a good player. Maryland Tinsley, too close. As long as we pull it out, man. As long as we pull it out at the end. Vertifi said, we will beat the 6 seed. I would hope so. I would hope as the third seed and as the clear best, fourth best, clearly the fourth best team in the NBA this season, the Knicks. I would hope that they wouldn't struggle too much with a 6 seed, whoever it ends up being. Johnny Davis. What's up, Johnny Davis? Denny Avdija is 3 for 5 from 3 tonight. That man is not a three-point shooter, and yet he is killing the Knicks tonight. Funny how that works. It's always got to be somebody. Towns with only 15 points so far tonight. Come on, Towns. Bridges coming to his right off of Josh Hart screen. A foul line pull-up jumper. Mikal Bridges coming in clutch. Got to go to Mikal. Got to pull it out, Mikal Bridges. Henderson gets it over to Sharp. Sharp coming to his left off the Klingon screen. Throws the lob to Klingon. Can't get it down. He got it up on the rim, but the loose ball finds its way back to Sharp. Sharp has it in the left corner. Hits Avdija, comes to the basket. Pump fake goes up, gets blocked. Fight for the rebound. Towns able to grab it. OG and Towns, phenomenal defense. Josh Hart head the Bridges. He blows past the defense, goes to the basket. Lefty layup, can't get it to go. Gets blocked by Kamara. Fight for the rebound. Oh, no, it's a foul on Kamara. There was a whole lot of action after the Bridges layup attempt. But we're going to send Mikal Bridges to the foul line, 2 free throws. Please knock down your 2 free throws, Mikal Bridges. Todd Clark, 4 for 6. I can't count. My bad, Todd. He's 4 for 6 from 3 tonight. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. That man is a 34% three-point shooter. Bridges at the foul line, knocks down the first one. Thank you, Mikal. "26 points from Mikal Bridges tonight, 10 for 15 from the field, 5 for 5 from the foul line, make it 6 for 6. Misses the second free throw. I spoke too soon, Mikal. I spoke too soon. 3 minutes to go here. Timer slightly behind. 3 minutes to go. Henderson has it on the left wing, crosses over to his left, has it along the right baseline, Pulling it back out. Josh Hart applying some great defense. Henderson almost slips and falls. Spins to his left. Lefty layup. Gets it to go and one on Josh Hart. Scoot Henderson, tough bucket, man. Incredibly tough bucket. Josh Hart hanging all over him. Unfazed with Scoot Henderson. Taking him right to the basket, keeping his dribble alive. I'm telling y'all, this kid is next up. Anybody giving up on a 19-year-old kid after his first year is crazy. Y'all look crazy. Scoot Henderson is going to be nice. But he misses a free throw, baby. Y'all see him? Y'all see him missing free throws? Come on, boy. Come on, boss. McBride has it up top. Is timer still going? Timer's still going. They get it over to Bridges. Bridges coming to his left, over to McBride. McBride has it on the left wing. Gets it over to Josh Hart, back to McBride. McBride dancing around the Josh Hart screen, coming to his left. Gets it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart pump fakes. Gets to the foul line, pull-up jumper. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Bridges had it, lost it, knocked out of bounds. Out of bounds off of Bridges. Ball going back to Portland. Scoot Henderson bringing it down. Scoot Henderson has it up top. Coming to his left. 2 minutes to go. A little over 2 minutes to go here. Henderson gets it over to Sharp. Cutting to the basket. Curling off the screen. Able to keep the dribble alive across some defenders. He loses the handle. Both players fall on top of it. It's going to be a jump ball. Blazers getting really sloppy with the ball right now. Yala GZZ. Overtime? I don't want overtime. It's too late. It's too late for overtime. I almost said I want overtime, but I forgot what time it was. It is 12:20 a.m. Justice's dad said Hart is so scared. He's just not confident in the shot, man. Not confident in the shot at all. Brother, you got to take those shots. Anunoby knocks it over to Bridges. Bridges bringing it down one-on-one against Kamara. Smart move, don't attack him. Kamara's a fantastic defender. Over to Towns, a deep pull-up three. As the trailer, his first three of the night comes in a huge moment. First three of the night, baby. That's what I'm talking about, Big Cat. That's what we need. Knicks with a three-point lead. Lock in, big dog, lock in. Come on. Scoot Henderson has it up top, being guarded by Hart. Gets it over to Henderson, cutting to the basket, goes up against Towns. Can't get it to go, no foul call. Josh Hart with the rebound. Now we're coming down the other way. That's what we needed, baby. That's what we needed. Josh Hart bringing it down, hands it off to McBride. McBride over to Bridges. Bridges has it up top, being guarded by Sharp. And Josh Hart telling everybody to relax. Bridges, take us home, baby, take us home. 1:30 to go. Bridges driving to his right, past the defense, kicks it out. Anunoby wide open left corner three, line me up. Oh, off the back rim, can't get it to go. But who else but Josh Hart with an offensive rebound over to Bridges. Bridges pump fakes, driving it down. Baseline, up top, Towns, another one. Two in a row, baby. Karl-Anthony Towns take us home. Off the pass from who? Mikal Bridges, making play after play after play. Send them home, baby. Send them home. Here we go. Here we go. New York who? New York who? This is what we do, baby. Jalen Brunson. It's all right, big dog. Take as much time as you need. We got this. We gonna pull it out. We gonna swing that thing around. Everybody gonna get involved. Great defense from Karl-Anthony Towns as well. They're showing the replay now. Doesn't foul Shane Sharp. They swing it around. Josh Hart making the play that he needs to make. Josh Hart doing the things he needs to do. Picks up the offensive rebound. They get it quickly gets it over to Bridges. Bridges in the corner, pump fake. One dribble toward the baseline. Defense has to collapse onto him. He makes the correct play. Swing it out there to Karl-Anthony Towns. Our stretch five. Boom. Let me line it up. Ooh, nothing but net. 2 in a row. That's what we do. That's what we do. Justice's dad said cat's not even sweating. I mean, it's tough to sweat when you only play half one half of the court. That was just me. I didn't mean to say it. I didn't mean to say it. Where's my mic? What happened to it? Why is it on the floor over there? What happened? Susan said Mikal Bridges has a pulse. He is alive. He is alive. We're bringing him back to life like he's Frankenstein, man. We're hitting him clear. Bringing him back to life. All it needed was a Jalen Brunson rolled ankle. That's all we needed. 104-98. 1:15 to go. They get it over to Scoot Henderson, and he turns it over. And he turns it over. Ball going back to the Knicks, baby. That should be the nail in the coffin. Get one more score here. It should be the nail in the coffin. Now we're going offense, defense with the Knicks right now. Towns and Robinson going offense, defense. And the Blazers are going to call a timeout. And a very loud "Let's Go Knicks" chant has erupted here in Portland. I don't know what their arena called. I don't know what their arena is called at all. I have no time. I have no idea what it's called. The Kaseya Center, I think it's called. The Kaseya Center. AP said time. About a little over 1 minute to go. About a minute and 10 seconds, AP. A minute and 11 seconds exactly. Ken Hart said, "How about those Draymond marks on our bodega? You just got to get them out of there. You just got to get anything Draymond. I don't give a damn about. Means absolutely nothing to me. You know, we know about Draymond. We know he's a trash dude. Carl said it's the Moda Center. I don't know what the Kaseya Center is. I don't know who plays there. It's the Moda Center. Appreciate you, Carl. Appreciate you. John Daniel, what's up, John? Doesn't matter what the name is. It doesn't matter what your name is. Knicks pulling it out. No JB, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We need you to win the game anyway, and that's what they doing. The last two games, they pulling it out. John Daniel, how you doing, John? I'm feeling good. As you can see, I'm feeling good. It's a fantastic night. It's a fantastic. I get to go to bed with a smile on my face. 12:30 here on the East Coast. Got to wake up early. Don't matter. A successful challenge. The ball is going to remain with the Blazers off the shoe of Josh Hart. Keen Hart said, right now it's the irrelevant center, but maybe not in a few years. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I'm going to give them some respect because, one, they fought extremely hard tonight, and two, I mean, the game's not over yet, but two, they've been respectful this season. They've been a respectable team this season. They've been competent. They've played hard. They're showing some signs. They're showing some development from the young guys. They've been solid. So I'm going to give them some respect. Henderson has it up top, coming to his right. A step back right wing three for School. Henderson banks it in. Of course, he banks in the three on a step back three. Of course. Of course. Back to a one possession game. It's 3 points. Here we go. Here we go. Tom Thibodeau calls a timeout. 58 seconds to go. Of course, he banks in a step back three. Of course. Of course. Justice's dad said, confidence, not cocky with this Knicks team this year. Yeah, man, it's a fine balance. It's a real small, tight rope to walk. And the great teams are able to do it. Tina Hart, he didn't call glass. Man, they should make it illegal. It shouldn't count. It should be automatic out of bounds if you bank in a three-point shot. Unless you intentionally bank in a shot, it shouldn't count. It should be illegal to bank in threes. Todd Clark said, acting like it's dangerous is over. Is dangerous? Hey, man, I did say the game's not over yet. We've seen crazy things happen. We've been around for all of it. Been around for all the crazy things. Now, a step back banked in three from School Henderson was not on my bingo card, but he did knock that thing down. Now it's a three-point game. All the Knicks have to do is execute down the stretch here, and we're going to be all right. All you got to do is execute. Get a basket here. Put the pressure on the Blazers. McBride's going to inbound it. Starting five unit is out there. McBride gets it into Bridges. Bridges has it up top, being guarded by Sharp. Calling for a Josh Hart screen. Coming to his right. Gets some space. Crossing over to his left. In the paint. Little fall away jumper. Gets it to go. Like I said, all you got to do is execute. All you got to do is execute. Fantastic play from Bridges there. Now Henderson bringing it down. Henderson has it up top. Does he have another miracle banked in three here? Crosses over to his left on McBride. Leans in. Scoop lay with the right hand. No, he doesn't have a banked in three. He's just going to get the and one layup against Deuce McBride and Karl-Anthony Towns, who came over a little late. Now an old school three-point play for possibility from Scoop Henderson here. He did miss a free throw from before, so come on. Missed the free throw. Ah, that's a little touchy foul. Come on, ref. That's a little touchy foul. Henderson's at the foul line, though. He just missed one. Missed this one. Does knock it down. Knocks it down. 40 seconds to go. Back to a two-point game. All the Knicks got to do is handle the business. If you just take care of business, knock down this shot, put the pressure on Portland. Hey, who was it in the chat earlier that said Scoop Henderson was a bust? He been giving it to us all night. Been giving it to us all night. I told you. I hold on to every single Scoop Henderson stock I got. I've held on to it from the very beginning, through all the struggles, through all the thick and thin. This kid's going to be special in the future. He's showing it to us right now. Scoop Henderson tonight has what? He got 26 points. He's their leading scorer. Yeah, I was talking crazy about Scoop. He's also 4 for 4 from 3. That's kind of crazy. Not going to lie, it's kind of crazy. No assist, though. He's usually a guy who stacks up assists. But he's got 26. As for the Knicks, Mikal Bridges with 28. OG with 23. Towns with 21. The big three, y'all. The big three. AP said, how long is this game in 38 seconds? My timer was a little bit ahead, so I haven't hit the timer button in a minute. That's why. Keenan Hart said, Scoot is not a bust. Dude is young and he's clearly showing signs. I know. There was somebody in the chat earlier who tried calling him a bust. I was like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Johnny Davis got to hit the foul shots here. It's going to become a foul-a-thon here at the end. It's a two-point game. Keenan Hart said, point guards always take a little bit of time, and he is young as hell. I like his body language. He's playing hard. Absolutely. That kid is confident as hell. They throw it in the backcourt to Bridges. Bridges being guarded by Kamara. Coming to his right. Kamara is a great defender. Come up, set a screen, get Kamara off of him. I don't even want Kamara guarding him right now. He can get a steal. Get him off of him. Coming to his right. Klingon switches on. They show double team over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart driving to his left. Kicks it out. Anunoby wide open. Left corner three. Line me up. Air balls it. Josh Hart off in the rebound. 4 seconds to go. Get it out of your hands. No, coming to his right. He's got to chuck it up. Got it. Pause the timer. The Knicks got the rebound. They didn't reset the shot clock, so it should be fine. But the refs blew the whistle. The ball never hit the rim. It was an air ball. And the officials, the timeskeeper did the correct thing, didn't reset the shot clock. So the Knicks are going to inbound it. There's 19 on the game clock, 2.5 on the Knicks shot clock. Josh Hart had to chuck it up with the shot clock winding down. But the refs blew the whistle as Josh Hart was going up to shoot. Josh Hart, by the way, that was his 10th rebound. We were asking Josh Hart to pick up his rebounding, and he did just that. 8 big old rebounds here in the second half, many of them being offensive. Just as his dad said, bogus ending. Yeah, it's rough. This is rough right now. This hurts the Blazers. This helps the Knicks, we're being honest. Justice's dad said, Nick, keep the rock. Don't let McHale inbound. McBride's done a fine job inbounding. Keep McBride as the inbounder. You're right. You're right. Keen Hart refs blew the game. I mean, they definitely blew their whistle to the detriment of the Blazers there. I mean, it only helps the Knicks and hurts the Blazers in that situation. 2.5 on the clock. They have enough time for maybe one dribble and a shot, but Bridges coming to his right. Fall away jumper at the buzzer. Can't get it to go. Long rebound. Klingon has it. Knocked out of his hands. He's able to pick it up. No timeouts to go. They get it over to Henderson. Henderson tries to split the defense, and they call a kick ball. I thought they were going to call a foul. They call a kick ball violation. 7.7 to go. Oof. Bridges got a decent look at it, chucked it up, got it up on the rim with 2.5 on the clock with Klingon closing out, or somebody was closing out. Henderson with a dangerous decision to try and split the defense there. Luckily, the refs blew the whistle for a kickball. Mitchell Robinson is in the game here for the final defensive possession. No threes, no and ones, no fouling in general. Knicks have a 2-point lead. Let's see if the Blazers, what they can come up with. Henderson has been the go-to guy here. Catches it, coming to his left, driving it down, stops, pump fake in the paint, leans in, draws the foul. Come on, man. He draws the foul. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Mitch was in position. Mitchell Robinson was in position. Let me see the replay here. Was it an egregious foul? That's not a foul. That's not a foul. George Jones said terrible call. The refs are they just want to, this is like a makeup call. They're trying to give the Blazers another chance. Henderson's got to knock down the free throws, knocks down the first one. Scoot Henderson has been amazing. It's been amazing. MBM said challenge. He's not challenging it. Henderson not shot the first free throw already. The Knicks don't have any timeouts. Neither team with a timeout. Scoot Henderson has to knock this second one down, but he is ultra confident. He's not even worried at the line. I know he's gonna make this. It's a reverse curse. Watch this. I know he's gonna make this. God damn it, he made it. 3.4 on the clock, y'all. 3.4 on the clock. Knicks have to go the full length of the court. Don't throw a home run pass. Get it into somebody and rush it down. They get it into McBride. McBride gets a running start. He's going to fire it at the buzzer. And it's going to be an air ball, and we're going to go to overtime. It's too late for this, Knicks. Come on, man. You can't have overtime games on the West Coast. Now we have 2 of them? We got 2 overtime games on the West Coast? Come on, man. Todd Clark said home cooking. Definitely. Definitely a little bit of some home cooking. The refs definitely made up for that blown call they had there. Definitely made up for that blown call, man. George Jones, West Coast overtime games. I'm just trying to go to bed, man. I'm just trying to go to bed. Either way, it's time for the faded 5th quarter, y'all. The 5th quarter has made its return here to the show. Throw 5 minutes back up on the clock, y'all. Ay, ay, ay. 5 minutes back on the clock. Kwame said, refs need that overtime money. Yvette said, overtime, I need this win to go to bed. Yeah, man. Ray said it's Tibbs' fault. I don't know if it's Tibbs' fault. I don't know if it's Tibbs' fault. Russell Field said, 5th quarter has risen its ugly head. It has made its nasty, disgustingly ugly return. The faded 5th quarter. Oh, man. Victor Marquez. What's up, Victor? Refs are Knicks haters. Some rough calls down the stretch there. Some absolutely rough calls, for sure. AP said, who's the dumpy that made that last foul? I'm talking about Robinson's foul? It wasn't a foul. It wasn't a foul. I mean, the refs called it. Robinson was just standing there. He was just standing there. He didn't lean in. He didn't jump. He didn't lurch forward. Robinson was literally just standing there. He was literally just standing there like this. And Henderson leaned in and then fell backwards. Hit the flop. Hit the flop on him. And they called the foul. Justice's dad said Mitch jumped. Mitch jumped on the initial pump fake and spin from Henderson. But by the time Henderson regained himself and was looking to take the shot, Mitchell Robinson had already landed and was standing there like this. Kenny said bogus call on Mitch. Yeah, I mean, you know, it happens. Put yourself in that situation, you know. Kev said, sorry, people, this is why we in a ring team. Down your best player on the road against a good, spunky Portland Blazers team on the last game of a 5-game West Coast trip? Really, dog? Really? Did you think that they were going to come in and blow this game out? They don't have their closer? Come on, man. Enjoy basketball, man. This is a phenomenal basketball game. Towns wins the tip. And now here we go. 5 more minutes on the clock, y'all. All we got to do is just close it out. That's all we got to do. No big deal. No big deal. Just close it out. McBride has it up top, being guarded by Henderson. Gets it over to Bridges. Bridges being guarded by Kamara. Coming to his right. Driving it down. Putting his head down. Attacking. A lot of contact. Layup with the right hand. Can't get it to go. Here comes Henderson. Henderson has been a demon here in the fourth quarter. Let's see if he'll keep it up in overtime. Gets it up top to Avdija. Avdija gets it back to Henderson. Henderson being guarded by McBride. Back to Avdija. Avdija crosses over to his left against Bridges. Goes up, gets blocked by Bridges, baby. Out of bounds off of Bridges, but gets blocked by him. AB said the Blazers are 28 and 38. Brother, have you been watching the Blazers lately? They get it over to Henderson. He gets a free run to the basket and he gets a lefty layup to go. Come on, Deuce. Got caught up on the screen. Or was that Josh Hart? One of them got caught up on the screen. McBride bringing it down. Has it up top. When you start pointing out records of teams, I know you don't watch those teams. Come on, dog. McBride shovels it over to Hart. Hart kicks it out Anunoby. Anunoby pump fakes. Driving to his right. Back to Josh Hart. Wide open right corner three. Line me up. Comes up short. That Josh Hart three is escaping him here. It's escaping him here. Elite Wolf. What's up, Elite Wolf? Shaden Sharp has it on the left wing. Quick crossover to his right. Going under the basket. Gets caught into the air. Saves it over to Kamara. Kamara in the paint. Can't get the finger roll layup to go. Josh Hart rips a rebound down and gets fouled by Kamara. And that is six fouls on Kamara. Get him out of the game. Elite Wolf said, you need someone to lead them here. Give my man PJ Tucker in there. Bring that energy. I don't know if PJ Tucker is ready to get out there, big dog. Ray said, kind of want Portland to win now? No. Just get this win and get out of here. Go back home, man. We just trying to get back home. Ken Hart said, Josh got no shot right now. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's abandoned him. It's abandoned him. Chichi said, how do you expect them to come out of the first round if they're struggling against Portland? Come on, man. Come on, dog. Like I said, it is very clear that none of y'all have been watching Portland lately. Anybody who's complaining about the Knicks being a close game down their best player against Portland has not been watching Portland. Portland has been in close games with so many teams. They're a decent basketball team. You have to beat this team. They're not going to lose. McBride on the left wing, wide open three off some beautiful ball movement. Knock me down, Deuce McBride. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is the last game of a 5-game West Coast road trip. Come on, man. Like, do you think any of this is played in a vacuum? These dudes are tired. They're sleeping on hotel beds. Just trying to get home. They're without their captain right now. Avdija down the lane, misses the scoop layup, but Donovan Clingan right there with the tip. Gotta box Donovan Clingan out, man. Gotta box him out. Free zone, 65-47. What's poppin', my guy? McBride has it up top. It's a 1-point game, 109-110. Bridges being guarded by Simons, coming to his left off the Josh Hart screen. He's got some space, gets to the foul line, fall away jumper, gets it to go. If you let Mikal Bridges get to that foul line range, he's gonna knock it down. He's gonna knock it down. Scoot Henderson bringing it down, being guarded by McBride. Dancing with it. Quick crossover to his left. Driving it down, puts up the floater. Gets swatted out of there by Deuce McBride. Get that out of here. They swing it up top to Clingan, get it over to Avdija. Avdija a three. He's been knocking it down all night, but not that one. Towns with the rebound. Home run pass to Anunoby. He's going to catch and go up. Gets blocked by Clingan, but it goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Knicks. I don't know if you should have took that shot, OG, but at least the Knicks are going to be able to retain the basketball here. A beautiful pass from Towns, though. Beautiful pass. Yala said Bridges with 30. Yep, he's hooping. He's hooping. MBM said Middy's very important in the playoffs. I mean, it was the reason they asked him earlier in the year why he's been taking so many fall away mid-range jumpers. And Mikal Bridges' rationale was like, hey man, I've been to the finals. I know what it takes. I know how important this little fall away mid-range jumper is going to be in come playoff time. So I'm going to work on it all season long. Free zone, appreciate you, brother. Hope you're having a good time tonight. Bridges has it up top, being guarded by Simons. Going to wind down the clock as much as he can. Coming to his right off of Josh Hart screen, dancing around it. Scoot Henderson switches up onto him. Bridges driving to his left. Euro stepping down the lane. Kicks it out. McBride. Line me up. 2 in a row. Deuce McBride. In and out. Halfway down. Can't get it to stay. The ball is loose. Simon's able to pick it up. He's going to bring it down. 2 minutes to go here. Knicks with a 1-point lead. Got to get a defensive stop here. Simons has it up top, being guarded by Josh Hart. Gets it over to Avdija. Avdija being guarded by Towns. Avdija is going to wind down the time. He's going to look to exploit this matchup. Driving to his right. Euro stepping down the lane. Gets blocked by Towns. Everybody coming up with clutch blocks here. They swing it out. Avdija down low to Klingon. Klingon has it in the paint. Great defense from the Knicks, baby. Phenomenal defense. Locking up defensively. Yes, that's including Karl-Anthony Towns, McBride, Bridges, Anunoby, Josh Hart, and now Karl-Anthony Towns all in on the action. They dumped it down low to Klingon. Karl-Anthony Towns bodied up. He said, I'm going to guard the forward out there out on the perimeter. Avdija, get that ad here. And then you're going to try to dump it down low to the big man Klingon. I got him in the post. He's not even going to get the shot off. Shot clock violation. Ball going back to the Knicks. 1:30 to go here in overtime. Knicks with a 1-point lead. Get a basket here. Put the pressure up on the Blazers here. Bridges driving to his left, being guarded by Simon. Stops, turns, spins, shoves it over to Josh Hart. Back to Bridges, coming to his right. Foul line. Another fall-away jumper. Comes up short on that one. Hit the front of the rim. Avdija with the rebound. He's bringing it down. One more defensive stop, y'all. One more defensive stop. Let's get it. Come on. McBride ends up on Avdija on a mismatch. Avdija's got the size and strength advantage here. Klingon. Setting the screen. Avdija coming to his left. Steps back. Straightaway 3 for Avdija. Comes up short. You could see it. Shaedon Sharpe out hustles everybody for the rebound. Nobody closes out on him. Right corner 3. He can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound again. The ball is loose. Out of bounds. And it's going to be the Blazers' ball. Justice's dad said bricks everywhere. Absolutely every single spot on the court. Nobody can knock down a shot right now. $14 back on the shot clock for the Blazers. They get it into Avdija, being guarded by Anunoby. They get it over to Simon. Simon's a right wing 3. Over Bridges, bricks it. Oh my goodness, not even close. Hit the side of the backboard, barely hit the rim. Anunoby with the rebound. Here comes Josh Hart. Josh Hart has it up top. Being guarded by Klingon. Gets it over to Bridges. Bridges has been the go-to guy here in the fourth quarter and overtime. They get it over to Towns. Towns pump fakes, driving to his left, shoves it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart straightaway 3, put him to bed. Comes up short. We need a shot to go down, y'all. We need a shot to go down. Come on, Josh. Scoot Henderson has it up top. 20 seconds to go. They could win it here. They're going to hold it as long as they can. Scoot Henderson snakes it back to his right hand, crosses over to his left, and a kick ball on Karl-Anthony Towns. A kick ball violation on Towns. And Portland calls a timeout here. Chi said, why is Cat passing on shots? I'd rather him shoot an air ball than Hart shooting? I mean, Karl-Anthony Towns got closed out on. He drove it to his left. He didn't have an angle to the basket. He shoveled it back out to Josh Hart. Straightaway 3. Josh Hart got to be able to knock that down, man. Got to be able to knock that down. I'd rather Josh Hart shoot an absolutely butt-naked, wide-open straightaway shot than Karl-Anthony Towns shoot a falling away, floating shot 15 feet away from the basket. Come on, man. Got to trust your teammates. I trust Josh Hart to hit that. Josh Hart hit absolutely huge shots in the playoffs for us. I 100%, 1,000% trust Josh Hart to take that. He took that with confidence. Just didn't knock it down. Sometimes you don't knock down the shots. Sometimes you don't knock down the shots. Knicks still got a 1-point lead. Just got to come up with a defensive stop here. Gigi said, I have a bad feeling about this one. Ooh, it's going to come down, man. It's going to come down here. I hate these situations where it's a 1-point game because a 2-pointer can win it, obviously, right? Anything can win it. A 3, a 2-pointer, a floater, a layup, a midi, anything, any shot that goes down can win it. So you have to play everything. You have to play everything straight up. DC Love said, put Precious in and switch on everything. I don't know if I want Precious in there. Not going to lie. Not going to lie. I don't know if I trust Precious in a situation like this. I don't mind it. I definitely don't mind it. They're going to have Mitchell Robinson in, though. The Blazers could hold it for the final shot of the game. There's only a 1 second difference between game clock and shot clock. Henderson quickly driving to his right, and McBride uses the foul here. They had a foul to give. Todd Clark said, Halliburton ending? I hope to Lord not, unless it's in the Knicks' favor. Sol De Garcia, what's up, Sol? Knicks, please. Oh, they're trying, man. They're trying to pull this one out. They get it into Henderson, driving to his left, goes up, ton of contact. Knicks ball. Deuce McBride with some great defense. Anunoby came over for the help against the drive. He went very quickly. Surprising he didn't try to. Yeah, great defense. I didn't see a foul there. There was a ton of contact, but I didn't see a foul there. Anunoby went straight up. They get it in the Bridges. And they call a violation on Josh Hart. They're saying Josh Hart wasn't allowed to move, and Josh Hart moved along the baseline. All you had to do was inbound the ball, and the game was over. All you had to do was inbound the ball, and the game was over. Portland uses a timeout. Portland uses a timeout. It wasn't a 5-second violation. Turnover on Josh Hart. Josh Hart, you are not allowed, on a turnover like that, you are not allowed to move along the baseline. You're only allowed to move along the baseline after a made basket or a timeout. The referee will let you know if you can move or if you have to stay. Josh Hart was not allowed to move along the baseline. You have to stand there and inbound it. And instead, slid his feet a little bit to get a little bit of a better angle to get it over to Bridges on the inbound. They call the violation. So now the Knicks need to play defense yet again. Now the Knicks need to play defense one more time. Here we go. Here we go, Knicks. Defense one more time. Defense one more time. 111, 110. 7.9 to go. 7.9 on the clock. Here we go. Got over 400 people in the stream right now. What's popping, everybody? If you're in the stream right now and you're enjoying the show, please go ahead and subscribe, and especially hit the like button. Very much helps the stream. It's the only thing I'll ever ask of you. Thank you guys very much. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the showing out. They get it into Abdia. Abdia has it against Bridges. Jab step coming to his left. Goes up. Robinson with the block. Abdia with the rebound and one. Abdia with an and one. Robinson got the initial block. Abdia was able to get the ball back and laid it up and in, and the foul on Josh Hart. 3.4 on the clock. We just want an easy one, no? We just want an easy one. We just wanted something easy. Just wanted something easy. The Knicks have 2 timeouts. Abdia's at the foul line. Blazers with a 1-point lead now. Abdia knocks down the free throw. 2-point game. Knicks call the timeout. I just want to go to bed. I just want to go to bed. I'm going to tell y'all right now. Just as his dad said, go for the tie. No. 1,000%. 10 times out of 10. You go for the win. When you are away on the road, especially last game of a West Coast road trip for an Eastern Conference team, and already in an overtime game, you go for the 3. Go for the win. Win or lose, you gotta get out of here. You gotta get some rest. I mean, they do have 2 days off, so maybe you go for the overtime game. But going for a second overtime in an away game, that's tough. That's tough. But here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going for the 3 10 times out of 10. I don't know about y'all. But in this, if I'm at home, I'll go for the 2, go for the tie, extend it. Our fan base is going to be rowdy, and they're going to help us out in the second overtime. They're going to give us the energy. The other team's going to run. We're both going to run out of energy, but being home, our home team's going to give us the energy. Being in an away game, give me the 3-point shot. Let's get up out of here. That's what I'm doing. Every single time, that's what I'm doing. Here we go. You know, I have not looked at the chat for like the past 20 minutes. I apologize, y'all, but I can't look at the chat because I know y'all are ahead of me. You're watching a stream of me watching a stream of the game. So I know y'all are in the future. Y'all probably know what happens in this play. 3.4 on the clock. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, big dog. Here we go. Here we go. Get into it. Get into it. Mikhail gets it into Josh. Back to Mikhail. Coming to his left. Oh, the straightaway 3. Mikhail for the buzzer. Oh, Mikhail, the buzzer. Line me up, baby. Line me up at the buzzer. Walk off, baby. Walk off, like I said. Get us home. Send us home. Win or lose, we're going home. Win or lose, we are getting the hell up out of Portland. Get us the hell out of Portland, Mikhail. Send us back. Jalen Brunson, who? We got a new closer in town. Yes, sir. All that talk pregame about Mikal Bridges and the minute stuff, the minutes police was all up on him. All up on Mikal Bridges. They were like, damn, Mikal Bridges is real soft for that. How could he say that? You good, big dog? You good? Now you good? Get back up on your feet. Mikal Bridges, send us home. We out here. We are out here. He coming to his left. He said, watch this. Above, by the way, straightaway 3. I don't know if Mikal Bridges has hit a straightaway 3 all season long. He has been an absolute brick above the break straightaway 3s. He knocks this one down. Over the outstretched hands of Donovan Clingan. A pretty decently well contested shot. Let me see the replay. Over to Bridges, coming to his left. Yeah, very well contested from Donovan Clingan. That's as good as you're going to get without getting a block. And Mikal Bridges, send us home, big dog. Send us home. Yes, sir. Oof. Oof. And with that being said, y'all, I'm not going to hold you hostage too much tonight. It's a celebration. Just as his dad said, needed this. Chi-Chi said, had Mikal taken the last shot on the Lakers, we would have won. I don't remember who took the last shot on the Lakers. I know Jalen Brunson got hurt down the stretch, and if Jalen Brunson didn't get hurt, we would have won that. But doesn't matter, man. Everything happens to a reason. Hopefully this is the awakening for this Knicks team, knowing that Mikal Bridges can really be that guy. Now, I know Portland isn't the best of teams, but they're a pretty damn good defensive team, and you saw it here tonight. They get real physical, and they get right up in you. It was a tough game. Mikal Bridges, 33 points tonight. His second season high. Obviously, the Christmas Day game where he had 40 plus. Today, 33. This is what we're going to need moving forward from Mikal. This is the guy we traded the picks for. This is the guy we thought we were getting all season long. You know what? If we get it down the stretch, if Jalen Brunson going down with an ankle injury and he comes back fully healthy for the playoff run, obviously he is going to. That's not even a question. I hope this is the Mikal Bridges that we're getting once Jalen Brunson gets back. Because, oh, man, you mix this in with Jalen Brunson and Karl-Anthony Towns and the way OG is playing. Oh, my goodness. We're going to be real dangerous. We're going to be real dangerous. This is what we've been calling for all season long. So, again, I appreciate y'all. It was a tremendous stream yet again. It was a fantastic game. Mikal Bridges send us home on the buzzer beater, baby. Yes, sir. MBM Justice's dad, Relic of the Soul. What's up, Relic? John Daniel, Niall Dimitri, Kevin Patrick Hogan, Slim Slammer, Mark, everybody. Appreciate y'all. K Hazy, AP, DCL Love, Carl Jean Baptiste, GM, Alyssa Lester, George Jones, appreciate y'all, appreciate y'all. Susan, of course, appreciate everybody who came out for the stream, stayed in for overtime. Still got over 300 people in the chat, so I appreciate y'all tremendously. We will meet back up in 2 days when we play the Golden State Warriors for another Knicks game. It's going to be the Knicks revenge game. We will obviously still be without Jalen Brunson, but hey, man, we should still be able to pull it out. If there are any interesting games between Thursday and Friday, Thursday's a TNT game, Lakers, Bucks, no LeBron though. Nothing really Thursday I think we should watch. Heat Celtics on Friday? I don't know about that. I mean, Cavs, Grizzlies, interesting. Lakers, Nuggets, 9:30 start time though. I don't know about that. I don't know. I mean, we may just have to reconvene here on Saturday when the Knicks take on the Warriors. So I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. Carl, K. Hazy, Nick Yak, Kerwin Nixon, Keena Hara, obviously everybody. So you know what? I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. Remember, get a good night's sleep. I know you probably lost on some hours with this being an overtime game, but get a good night's sleep. Make sure you brush your teeth before you go to bed. Stay hydrated, y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out, y'all. Bye!